I love that that was a survival game and neither of us survived.
That was
That's
good.
true. I forgot.
I really thought I was going to sneak out of there after I pistol whipped MJ and left him for the zombies.
Yeah, but I couldn't pass up that beautiful turn of fate when he
Oh, it was perfect.
when he got up there and threw his what do you call it? His flares out, and then you had the American chopper swooping in.
And it blew
And
up.
you're in the Chinese chopper.
Yeah, I tried to steal a Chinese helicopter.
Nothing else made sense.
It was awesome.
Yeah. I tried to steal a Chinese helicopter. Didn't work out.
It didn't work out very well.
It did not work.
Yep. All right. Back to the rules updates. All right. Last session, your XP tokens. You'll notice, Jacob, you do have 4 XP tokens, and you're starting with 3 fate points. Just kind of for a beginning of the session
Okay.
thing. But usually the refresh is 1. But so if you have 0 fate points at the end of the session or whatever, you'll start the next session with at least 1.
Oh, okay, cool.
The XP tokens are actually what we're going to use for leveling your character. And how we had set them up yesterday, I mean not yesterday, but last week, was they were universal, so you could use them on anything at any time, or they could also be used as a +1. That's all gone now. Your XP points will...
Jesus Christ.
What?
Sorry, I was just looking through your character sheet. It is grown. I think it got bigger again.
It did. It did, because I added a couple more things here. And also,
You're an addict, MJ. This is an intervention. You need to put it down.
No, I'm just organized.
It's fine, guys. Just a little more.
It's just a little more.
What are these?
Pretty soon, we're gonna need a search engine to get through our character sheet.
Yeah, where's my control?
There's gonna be a fucking wiki.
Exactly. Okay, so your XP points, they don't have to be, but to make them usable, because you're not going to be able to use them during the game. So at the beginning of the session, you need to assign them to a skill.
To make it easy, I'm just gonna dump them all in Drive.
Yeah.
I didn't dump them all in Drive. You can do that. You can throw all 4 in there if you want.
Dump them in drunk driving.
Yeah. But you got to remember that each skill point that you have on a certain contact, so say for instance, Jacob dumps all 4 in Drive. Now he has 4 points in Drive, which he can either translate to an advancement down at the bottom, and when that you decide you're going to put Drive down there and put 2 checks in it, you got to take the points off of Drive.
Okay, so I just put them down there instead of up here.
Exactly. Now,
Under stunts?
it's
Or
under
governing.
skill advancement. See right below the macro rollers. Okay, so basically it's only going to cost you 2 XP points in Drive to make a check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, those checks, once you get 4, you can advance your skill. Or if you need it, those 2 checks can function as a fate point too, but it'll consume the check.
Oh, I get you.
Okay. Then
Can I choose after the fact to use it as a fate point? Like if I rolled bad, I'm like, I really need this, or do I need to decide before?
Nope. You can choose after the fact, just like any sort of fate point. Just like how a fate point works. You can choose like, I'm going to add the +2 or do the reroll. Now, the next thing is, okay, say if you didn't put the 2 checks there on Drive and you just kept all 4 all 4 XP points in Drive. Each one of those XP points can function as that dice that's right next to them. If you roll it, like I'll roll one real quick on yours here, and I'll say you're spending 4 XP points, and it consumes them all up. You just bought down the obstacle by 3. Ones explode.
1 zeros and negative ones.
Zeros.
The negative ones are dead ducks, zeros are hits, and ones are
Exactly.
sixes or whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
I think I remember hearing I'll say that next session or last session right as my internet like cut out.
Yeah, I think so. I think we were talking about it, and then you're like, he's gone. But it's...
I got to think about... So we have to spend our XP pre-session now?
So it's like loading up your spells. Where do you want to put the points on? And so basically you're going to accumulate XP through this session. And then you just load them up onto, at the beginning of the next session onto your skills for usage or advancement.
No more hacking for you, Joe.
No more hacking for Joe. And he got like 8 times. That being said,
I'm fucking great again next
All right, hang on. My guy's Irish. I should start working on my Irish.
You're Scottish. You're Scottish. You can change it to Irish. Yeah. Scottish.
Scottish works too.
We'll go with whatever I sound like, because I know Scottish and Irish are kind of close, but yeah,
the Irish slur a bit more. The Scots, they really
the Scottish go a bit higher.
They go higher and they pronounce their R's a lot more firmly.
Yeah, they are.
Ireland.
Irish sound like drunk Scottish people. They'd be, "Hi, mate, ain't you going to go down this way?"
My cousin Magnus was a dwarf.
Yeah.
All right.
All righty now.
Back to the explanation. That's good though. I can't wait for all that Scottish accents to come out in game. Yeah, Magnus the dwarf is back. Exactly. You can't let Magnus die. He must live forever.
If Magnus dies, we riot.
That's right. Okay.
Those characters are still alive.
Yeah,
also, at the same time, Voth, and I know you're going to hate this, but I don't give a crap.
Okay.
Ooh.
My feeling.
Your one feeling. The last one I had.
Exactly. The last one I had is crushed. Okay. Session motives. Notice they're called session motives now. Meaning you will set your motives at the end of the session or at the beginning of the session, and then they stay. You don't update them during the session.
He doesn't want me to get too much XP.
I don't want you to sit there and go, "Oh, I completed that one. Get another one. Throw another one up. Got this one." Yeah, I'm going to. My goal is to go to the bathroom. Yes, I'm going to run off to the bathroom.
Well, no, see, I didn't. It was never trivial stuff. It was always important stuff.
Exactly.
Like, I would never trivialize it. But, like, in my game, that's kind of how I want you guys to be, is to be proactive with it. So I don't have... Because if you're really proactive with it, I don't have to think of 1,000 ways to give you crux. You'll just generate it yourself.
Exactly. Nope, I understand that. But I want... What's the what?
What's the crossing path stuff? The aspect trio.
Oh, that's the part of Fate Core.
Is this something I decide now, or like...
You already have it.
Nothing personal. It's just that's just my stuff. Nothing personal. It's business.
Those are your aspects. So basically, your personal priorities is one aspect. Your crossing path aspect, nothing personal. It's just business. And then your crossing path again, which is mindset for getting drunk to help recollection.
No. So do you want me to just pick the first one, my personal priority? Just pick one of those.
Nope. These are all you. These are all you.
All of them.
All of them.
So, for example, mine is first is my mom, second is my family, then my friends, and then down at the bottom of the list is the rest of humanity.
Exactly.
I like how mine is my personal priorities. A woman? Question mark?
Exactly.
My family, third, friends, fourth, humanity.
A woman.
A woman? But like, you have to look at your high concept, though. That's why there's a question mark.
Oh, okay.
What's your high concept?
A short Scottish builder with MMA training and acute amnesia.
Okay.
So maybe I was gay? I don't know.
Maybe.
No, you just don't remember the woman.
You don't remember who the woman is. You don't remember if you have family, but you feel that it's important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well.
So yeah. Good. So if you guys want to, I know, Jacob, this is your first session, so you can fill those priorities, those motives, session motives, in as we go along. Okay.
Okay.
And the same thing, Voth and Matt. Who's throwing out all their crux? Oh, Matt, Jacob. I mean, Voth, you spending them?
Jacob. Yeah, I'm gonna level up my lore.
Okay.
Jesus, I opened up Matt's page to be like, huh, what are these like? Kill him all, and don't get in my way. Oh God.
I told you he got crazy, man.
He's not crazy. He's the most sane out of all of them.
Okay, hey Voth.
I guess
to level up lore, that's going to take 8 crux.
I had 2 XP in it.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So the 2, also 6. Yep. It took 6, so you should be on the 2 crux.
No, it took 8. It took 8. I had 8 crux. I'm sorry, it took 4. It takes 8 to level up, according to what you said last week.
2 is a check, so you needed 3 more. Oh, yes. Yeah, sorry, no. 6.
6.
Yeah, so you need 2 more crux. Because you had 2 in there, which would make a check, but you still needed 3 more checks. Exactly.
Are these creatures like infected undead guys? Is that what they're called?
You don't know. You have acute amnesia. You're coming into this all dry.
Who am I?
Who am I? And we haven't even introduced you yet.
Oh, wait, Jacob, try hitting your gesture A and your gesture B.
I did see those.
It's under the under skills.
Do they change every week?
I change them every week.
Sharpening them sticks.
Sharpen them sticks.
That's just for Matt.
Shooting the juice.
Shooting the juice.
I'm a juice head, apparently.
These are all like little gestures I award you guys for next week.
Hugging the bro.
Yeah. I like that one.
I gave my brother here a super awkward hug to try and bring him back into the fold.
You did. And then tell him what happened with shooting the juice.
Yeah, you shooting the juice again, Joe?
Yeah, I shot juice into a guy's neck who was freaking out. Like I grabbed one of those little.
Let me post him up.
Those syringes that you shoot into people's neck, and I thought I was grabbing a sedative.
Like the little gun instant thing.
Yeah, and I thought I was grabbing a sedative, and I accidentally grabbed adrenaline.
Oh God!
It was this guy right here.
Yeah,
John Doe A.
In chat.
Am I John Doe A?
No.
My guy's name is John Doe.
Your guy's name is John Doe.
John Doe is code for anyone with amnesia, so.
I know.
Yep.
That guy had his arms sewn onto his body. You can tell because they don't match.
He's got skinny chicken legs with these huge arms.
Don't skip leg day.
I'm just saying, steroids live in that body.
Oh, Voth had a total huge rant going off that whole session about this guy, so it was quite hilarious.
Not the whole session.
It was pretty long. No. It was funny. Okay, so does anyone have questions then?
Nay.
I think I'm ready to go.
You think you're ready to go?
How the fuck do we get a Scottish dude in the middle of low fucking Montana?
Exactly.
Who the fuck's asking?
It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so now everyone understands. Okay, so your XP points here that you have on your characters aren't going to count towards anything this session unless you load them up onto your character sheet. Well, Jacob, are you putting 2 checks on drive?
Yeah, I went ahead and did the 2 checks.
Okay, so throw your XP points out on the table then.
What? Oh, which ones are those? The little X things?
Exactly. Yeah. XP are the X things. Okay, and Matt, you're not going to do anything?
No, I am. I'm just trying to figure out what.
Okay.
I think I'm going to put my 2 XP in notice, because we can't notice fuck all.
That's true.
I'm going to put 2 checks.
I'm actually average at noticing things.
Into stealth.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm average at notice too, but we always fail our notice checks. It's like, there's some impending doom come towards you. Roll a notice check to see if you notice. Everyone rolls like a -1, -2, and he's like, you don't notice the big pile of death raging at you right now. Every time.
So, Matt, you're going to put two checkpoints into stealth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that level it up?
That won't level it up because you need 4 checkpoints.
4 checkpoints.
Yeah, to level it.
Got it.
So you could either put
if I'm going to be a Rambo out in the woods killing these guys, I should probably have more than a plus.
Get your stealth up.
Yep. Oh, and Jacob, we forgot to mention one thing too. If you look on your character sheet under the bio and info tab, you'll see ways that you are awarded XP tokens, and also you get XP points for rolls. Certain types of rolls during the session.
All right.
These rolls. Oh, the overcome, succeed, creating an average tie.
You're only allowed to be advancing 12 skills at one time.
Forever, or just like in a session?
In a session, yep. Okay,
we're going simultaneously, basically.
So, Matt, you're putting 2 skill points in, 2 checks into stealth only?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Isn't it 2?
It would be 2. Well,
XP
you put,
equals a check?
Nope. 1 XP per check. 1 XP per point. 2 XP per check.
Yeah. He put 2 checks.
How do you...
No. That's not a check. That's a point. XP. Yeah, you had 4 XP. That would be 4 points in stealth if you want to do it that way.
Which would translate into 2 checks, correct?
Yes, if you want to start advancing that skill.
Yeah.
Okay, so take your 2... If you want to put it in for checks, for fate points, or for advancement?
For advancement.
Okay, so type in stealth underneath your skill advancement area. And then put your 2 checks there, and then just make your stealth 0.
Yeah,
your stealth skill points 0. There you go.
What is an invoke?
An invoke is when you invoke an aspect, or when you invoke an aspect, anything in the game that's as an aspect, which you'll notice on the map and stuff like that. There are aspects out there. The A is an aspect. The overcome symbols. So basically, they're in an unoccupied city of Lolo. And they're working on overcoming a logical warding test, which they'll have to explain.
Am I supposed to see this stuff? Because I don't see this stuff.
It's on the map. Let me center the map.
I had to zoom way out. I didn't see all that other stuff.
Yep. See the little blue squares?
No. You centered me back on the small map. I had to move over here.
Yeah.
No,
yep.
Not on this one. Oh, okay, yeah, the blue. I get you. Blue squares on the side.
All this here. So we got. See my arrow pointing? Unoccupied city, logical warding. So this is an aspect. This is an overcome aspect. This is an overcome aspect. Then, when I throw something out like this, that's a boost, and you'll notice it has how many boosts on it. And then here is a cost. Oops, it didn't work. Here's what a cost looks like. And then this will be a create an advantage aspect. Bells and whistles, baby. Bells and whistles.
It's 8:18. You got 2 minutes to finish your explanation.
No, I don't. I have a half an hour. We're getting Jacob caught up. Okay, so Matt, did you get that taken care of? Oh, I'll also say too, Voth, I do have an alarm set for your time, 10:45, I think it is. so that we can do the end game stuff too.
End of game stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you want to change your session motives, go ahead and do that.
I have.
Did you?
My mission is still find out if Justin is alive and save his ass if possible.
Yep.
My struggle is try to keep Psycho Bro as close to normal as possible.
Yes.
And
normal as
my
possible.
goal, my goal is capture 3 infused creatures for Jason to test upon, and make sure it's not someone I know. I can't take that shit anymore.
That's good. See, I like that I've put out the aspects longer now, so that you can actually type a longer sentence. Because remember what you were talking about for Hero Crux, Voth? I like that idea of the sentences or the 3-sentence paragraphs or whatever. It just made great sense.
I like to define the shit out of stuff.
Exactly. And the more you put in there is the more you can think about which direction it wants to go to. Anyway. Okay. That being said...
My aspects for the day.
Yep. Okay, did you get them all taken care of?
Yeah, just a couple slight tweaks. Mission is still kill them all.
Oh, you didn't want to add anything else onto them? I liked what you had on there last time. Because it defined it to where it could be against other people, too.
Oh, kill them all is kill everything.
I know. Because what you said, like, kill them all if you get in my way or something like that. Yeah.
And then goal is find the best way to stop the infused from turning from the dead by testing some of the wards on infused creatures.
Exactly. Okay, so your stealth is 0.
Which just means I have to shoot stuff.
Yep. Now, Jacob, let me explain one more thing for you. Down under stunts acquisition and extras acquisition. How this is going to function, and I'm going to explain stunts acquisition too for Voth and Matt also. Extras acquisitions are things that the GM comes up with that can happen in game. So, for instance, you can read them over because you'll see the text box below it, the one that says extras locked. Those were what you're trying to do. How that works is you'll make a skill check according to role-playing during the game concerning those things, and you have to make shifts equal to the stress boxes. So say you're going along and you're going to try to recall something that's happening to regain your memory, where you're going to need to make 16 shifts basically, but they got to be accordingly to the numbers of shifts in those shifts box. So if you get 6, say you get 6 shifts, you can either check off your 6 shift box, or you can check off a 3 and a 2 and a 1 to make the 6 also. Then you got a 4 and a 6 left. Once you get all those checked off, you will get that unlocked. That actual extra unlocks and is able to be used during the game. Now for the stunts, you'll always have 5 stunts. If any player comes up with a stunt that they want to acquire or replace on one of the stunts that they have there right now, we'll talk about it, and you put it up there and then define it down in the stunts locked area, and then we'll figure out how many stress boxes you're going to need to advance it, and then what it will do is replace one of your stunts in the stunts unlocked area. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got a potential one.
Okay. So, yeah, if you want to type it in there, just use kind of the same format that I was using. Just put it in there, and if you want to replace it, start working on it. It just, again, it's a role play advancement thing, so you just have to be coming up in the game, at some point, like, oh, I did this maneuver, so it's kind of working on that stunt. Can I make a check? You make the check, and it's, obviously it's going to be against a obstacle 0, but, we'll go from there. Another thing too, Jacob, since you weren't here last week, do not post any rolls up until I post this, which is the obstacle. So any rolls before I post the obstacle do not count.
Okay.
Okay. Just for ease of game use. Anyway, Any questions?
No.
No. Okay. Who wants to read the session review, and we'll get playing. Well, actually, Matt, any questions?
Nope, I think.
Okay, good to go. Jacob?
Good to go.
Okay, good to go. All right. Matt, you want to be our session reviewer?
Sure. 3 months later, James and Jason find themselves in Uncle Justice's underground cave bunker, along with many other survivors. Jason learns how to make Iridian attack wards within the last 3 months with the help from D. James begins learning about the Iridian language because he's stupid and needs to keep up. A distance has grown between James and Jason, and especially between Jason and his family. Cue the pity party. Thank you, MJ. James approaches Jason with the intent on mending their relationship, but Jason has decided that he's going out to find Justin to possible help in the process. After an awkward hug from James, Dee and Jenna are heard yelling for James and Jason to quickly go to the medical area to help their mother. James headed out to help Mom, and Jason headed towards home to get ready to leave. Uncle Justice caught up with Jason at home and told him that he needed to go on a gathering trip. Jason agreed but told Justice they were going alone. Uncle Justice left disappointed in Jason. Arriving at the medical area, James helped with a beefy person found unconscious in the Vale by another gathering group. James pumped him half full of drugs to finally get him subdued and resting, then headed back home. Jason is visited by the voice of his stepfather, Kurt. Freaks out, and seeing nothing, a voice behind him asks if there's something there, and Jason turns and cuts the throat of the corpse standing in front of him. Jason then pulls his 9mm out and starts unloading the clip. James arrives as he hears 9mm shots and rushes to the door and peeks in, seeing Jason holding a smoking 9mm shooting into the cave wall. As James enters the room, Kurt's corpse disappears from Jason's sight. James unwillingly explains to James that he is seeing things. James and Jason took their newly camouflage decorated family van, now called the Recon Van, back towards Lolo. The trip was uneventful and silent. It's more of an assault van now that we have the attack wards painted all over it.
Oh yeah.
Upon arriving back at home, James and Jason discovered the burnt corpse skeleton of Kurt and his wedding ring. James gives the ring to Jason, thinking it would help Jason mend his relationship with his mom. Looking around a little more, they find strange human footprints leading from the kitchen pantry and towards downtown Lolo, and decide to investigate with logical murderous intentions.
That was Voth saying right there.
James and Jason packed up and decided to head towards the K-8 school in Lolo to capture 3 infused creatures to test the warded bullets upon them.
There you go.
Trying to think, why again was it 3? 1.
You wanted 3 because you're going to shoot the first one with unwarded bullets and watch it turn to smoke. You're going to shoot the second one with warded bullets to show that it drops dead and doesn't turn to smoke. And then you're going to aim at the third one and say, "Tell me what I want to know."
That's right.
Yep. Uh-oh. Make sure everyone's got their music turned on.
I have it on.
Okay. Have it on.
There we go. Jacob, you got yours on?
No, sorry, I was muted. Yeah, it's on.
Okay.
Oh, they got longer.
That one was for Jacob.
That has to be the outro. The outro of the
of the session. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's the music
they
play after you've achieved something.
Well,
I guess we've achieved going through the rules again.
Exactly. You've achieved listening to MJ and his ranting of the rules update, which we'll do again next week. when the character sheet gets longer.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay, so back in the game. You guys are heading towards the school, and the sun is beginning to go down. Go into character.
Hey, Jason, what is that over there on the side of the road? Is that a Scottish midget?
Yeah, we
drunk
should probably pick
Scottish.
him up.
What the fuck are you looking at?
No, that's after it's James that's driving, and all of a sudden they hear dunk dunk, and then what was that? Oh, it was a Scottish midget.
You ran me over.
They ran
Re-roll
you over.
again.
They ran you
Re-roll
over. They ran
Like I
you
said,
over.
we need someone who's better at driving than we are.
That's true.
I think I just hit him.
Yeah. Oh, Jacob, you'll notice you can look at everybody's character sheet too to see
Yeah, I look
certain
through.
things. Yeah. And Voth's character James, everyone has one skill in poor, and Voth's guy is definitely in drive.
Which is so antithetical to me in real life because
Yes.
I drive like a fucking race car driver everywhere.
But Voth, I do want you to put one skill point into your drive though for free.
Oh, for that epic session-ending drive roll.
Arc-ending, session-ending drive roll of Arc 1.
You said checkpoint?
No, not checkpoint, just a skill point.
So a checkpoint? Is that what you're trying to imply?
No.
I think I deserve a checkpoint.
It may have been worth it, but no. Let's keep it a skill point.
What if I said please?
Oh man, I still need to go back and rewatch the end of that. Where I get blamed for the death of everybody.
Yeah. Well, you know, maybe I'll give you two skill points in there because you did establish the Voth compound for all your family and friends to come hang out with during the crazy hurricane.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Right, where my sister's still here.
Your
I
sister's
actually
still there.
it's gonna be at least 2 more weeks before they even get their school running again down there. So she's got her kids enrolled here, so she's hanging out. And last night,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, last night she has talked me into being her personal trainer,
Wow.
and she had a couple of beers, so she was a little bit kind of tipsy, and she said, you know, I want you to work me out until I puke, and then my wife was like,
Don't say
better
that.
watch your words because I've made Jacob puke twice.
Wow.
That was once, but it was really bad.
It was 2 pukes in one. It was projectile vomit.
Wow.
It was like the exorcism in my bathroom. It was just like.
And so and the whole time I'm in there, I just keep hearing, "Hey man, I'm fine."
Too funny. Hey, Voth? Okay, what are you doing? I think you're messing things up here. Did you do one check in notice this session?
No, I did 2 checks.
Okay, because you didn't check them in your skill advancement.
No. I'm sorry. I put 2 XP. I had 8 XP.
Oh, you.
And I just put 2 in notice and leveled up lore. So they're not checks.
Oh, okay. So you just put 2 in notice, but you got notice down there that you're beginning to advance, but you're not advancing it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I'm with you now. But you did make a check from drive on that advancement. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right, back to the game. That was a good little sidebar there. Vomiting, training.
Yeah.
Yeah, be nice to your sister. She's already been through enough.
Oh, I know. She. I don't think she'd be able to get to vomiting level.
Yeah. All right. Where are we at? We are at James and Jason are driving up in an unoccupied city with logical warding testing upon their
What
mind.
does unoccupied mean? Like, I know what it means, but are there other cities that we know of that have, like...
There was the New World Order. The military had been going into bigger cities.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
But we didn't really touch on much of that, just that it was happening.
Right. And your travels...
So they're still infused here. That's just not occupied by the military, right?
By the NWO.
Yeah. Now, your question about unoccupied city, this is pertaining to the city of Lolo. In other words, I'd mentioned last session that as you were coming around here, you're no longer seeing the people out and around. It's like the city's a ghost town.
So, yeah, because when we used to drive around, we'd see them creepily standing on the front lawns looking at us.
Yep. Yep. And you guys have
we don't see anybody.
Nobody. And you haven't seen any signs of the NWO. You've not seen any signs of anything. It's just like everybody's gone.
Okay.
Yep. And it is getting towards dusk as you guys make your way to the Lolo K-8 school. And with logical warding upon your mind, getting over, and you guys still have, collecting supplies that you will have to address too as you head back. But what is your point for going to the school? Because I guess it's for going and trying to find some infused, I guess, right? To do your testing upon?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Tell me, go ahead and go into character. Tell me what happens, guys.
James, do you find it eerie that there's nobody here anymore?
I hadn't put a lot of thought into it.
Typical James.
Fuck you.
And yes, these two are like at each other's throats, like all game long.
Make sure you watch the road.
I listened to the last session, and so the other sessions was like, oh my gosh, you guys are like playing sibling rivalry to the perfect nth degree.
We're against each other until somebody comes between us, and then we're against them.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome. Only I know my name.
That's right. Don't touch my brother. Oh, you're such a jerk. You're an ass.
Nobody kills him but me.
That's right. Okay. Okay, so you guys are pulling up in the recon. Oh, we got to show Jacob the recon truck, man.
Oh, we got crashed into our house.
Oh, that's right. No, your recon van. The recon van. I'm sorry.
And then Voth set it on fire.
There we go. The camo recon van. We're like the A-team now.
You are the A-team.
On our drive over there.
Yes.
Whatever happened? So our friend that Voth kept murdering his little sister. I forgot his name.
Jonathan,
who turned into the creepy whatever guy. Did we end up just turning him back into smoke, or did Voth kill him with the hammer?
Voth tried to come in and kill him with the hammer, but Jason was too unhinged, and he was slaying him with a kitchen
was that who I murdered
butcher
with
knife.
the kitchen knife?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he did turn into smoke and return back into the ground as a defeated human infused. And this is what he looked like when he was getting butchered by Jason.
Hey, he turned into the tank from Left 4 Dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
As Voth says,
Somehow I
we're
managed
playing
to
Left 4 Dead,
tackle
the
that thing
RPG.
and kill it with a butcher knife.
Yeah, all the monsters are Left 4 Dead rips. And they all, like, literally, there's a smoker and the
Seriously.
fat thing that explodes.
Witches, grapplers.
Which is hilarious because then I know how to properly handle them.
Right? Just that
Exactly.
loading.
Oh, no.
Get him away first.
What
Get the
could
fat
be
guy
more
away,
perfect?
set him on fire and run.
I like how somehow that tank is still kind of standing just like the other guy.
Yeah, except he tied his shoes.
Yeah, he gained a little bit.
His arms are long enough to tie his shoes without bending over now.
Okay, James and Jason, what do you guys do?
Say, since we're not seeing
Have you thought about what we're going to do when we get to the school? I mean, remember when we fled the school? There was like a lot there. And
there's a lot there. That's why I want to go there, because we need to capture some. Plus, that was 3 months ago.
I'm just asking if you have a plan. Why are you getting so defensive?
That's what I do.
That's my job.
Plan was to grab... Well, we're out during day, so they should still be in human form. We grab them, tie them up, and throw them in the back of the van.
All right. I guess. Come on. Let's just let's get this over with.
Okay, but Jason, you would notice that you're not finding any humans. Like you used to be all the people out praising you as you're driving through the streets and everything. You're not seeing them anymore. They're not out in front of their houses.
Well, if we get to the school and nobody's there, I'd want to try to swing by.
Okay.
Jonathan's house.
You guys are turning off of Highway 93, pulling into the school. What do you do?
Do I notice anything out of place?
School kind of looks regular, except for a couple of Harleys parked out front.
Are the keys in the Harleys?
Keys are not in the Harleys.
Dang, I was going to throw them in the back of the van.
Load him in the van anyways. There's a strong Irish midget somewhere. He'll do it.
How are we doing on gas? Jason, how are we doing on gas?
Oh, filled up right before we got in town. We're good.
I was looking for an excuse to siphon these motorcycles.
I just want to take the motorcycles.
Look, I can barely drive a car. I'm not fucking driving a motorcycle.
I'd say we get out, look around. Clearly, if there's motorcycles here, last time we were here, it was just a big rally with people standing around. If there's motorcycles, that might mean other non-infused.
You think they're going to be good guys or bad guys?
If they're good guys, great. If they're bad guys, we'll kill them, take the keys to the motorcycles.
Well, I guess. Let's go.
Maybe they know something or have seen Justin in town somewhere.
Oh, well, that's a good point. Have you seen our crazy little brother who's likely a zombie at this point? Who's leaving weird footprints everywhere?
He kind of looks like Justin Bieber.
He kind of looks like Justin Bieber.
What did we say with a Prince Albert? Was that it?
Yeah, that's so he can identify him.
Hey, let's throw up a picture for Jacob. Where's Justin? Here's Justin.
I was searching for a guy based on his penis piercing.
Obviously, you don't know how to search for guys.
As in character.
Okay, so what are you guys doing at the school?
I will take
remember
out my...
Yeah, this is a 2-level school. You guys had jumped up to the 2nd level when you were watching the gathering, the public gathering with Henry Whalen. And so there's ladders on the outside of the building that you could climb to the 2nd story. There's also doors in the front of the building, and then windows all around it and stuff like that. You guys have been to the school before. You know what it's like.
I'm going to pull out my shield, sling my hammer at my hip through a little loop that I would have made by this point for holding it, and then I'll take out my pistol. So I'll be walking with my shield out and my pistol like on the top of the shield, like a Spartan, but instead of a spear, it's a pistol.
Okay.
And I'm advancing into the school.
Okay, so just going directly right through the front doors.
I will whisper towards James, say, "Hey, idiot, let's look in the windows first."
There's windows on the doors. Fuck you. I go up to the door and peer through the window.
That's funny. Okay. Let's come down here.
While he's doing that, I'm kind of like climbing on a on a dumpster or something, and looking in the windows to look down the hall.
Isometric maps.
To your left, there's a drunk midget that says, "What the fuck are you doing?"
What the fuck? Okay. So you guys are approaching. James says he wants to. You're going through the front doors.
No, I'm gonna peer through I'm gonna look through it.
Okay.
Like look through the window. I mean, schools have glass doors, like extensively or exclusively. I mean.
Okay. And Jason, what were you doing?
I was going to look in a window.
Okay.
Not just go straight to the door.
Yeah, the windows are up on the second level in the classrooms.
Because
you would, if you can see the isometric map here, you can kind of see the way that it's second level and first level. The second, the main level is sunk kind of down into the floor or whatnot, and then the second level is kind of where they have all the offices and everything, and then underneath all the classrooms and stuff like that would be like the boiler room and the gym. Well, not the gym, but I guess you really don't need a K through 8 showers and stuff like that. But so yeah, you would have to climb if you want to go peer through a window. So is there any certain window you want to peer through or climb up and go to?
I will do this one here.
Okay. So you're going to kind of climb up to that window there?
Yeah.
How are you going to get up there?
Didn't you say there was ladders on the side of the building?
Ladders going up to the roof, to how you guys got up on the roof. You would know that there also is like sunlights on top of the roof that look down into the gym area and probably the cafeteria. But this one here is just pretty much a wall. You would have to figure out some sort of way to climb that wall to look through the window.
Is there like a dumpster or anything out there?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll climb on top of the dumpster and look in the window.
We'll get back to you here in a second. As James goes to the front door and starts peering through. And as Jason's going around looking for a dumpster to put up to the window. Well, James, you peer through and you just kind of see an empty foyer. Nothing really special going on in there that you can see at this moment.
Can I enter the door, go up these stairs, and come to this office?
You can if you'd like.
I'm going to try.
Okay.
Push me off the window.
You're just kind of entering, no F is given?
Yeah, well, I'm going to walk in at least in an alert manner.
Okay.
Like I said, with the shield up, the pistol peering over the top of the shield.
Okay.
Prepared for anything, but...
Fuck off. Go.
Are you talking to your dog?
Yeah. Like,
it's sort of a Scottish accent. I was like, what? Okay.
Funny enough, apparently I was muted and I hit the mute button. So
that's
fuck off.
There's a little.
I thought maybe as I approached the office, there was an angry midget in it. Like maybe you sent him a message. Be annoyed that he's entering the office.
That's right.
Oh.
No. Okay, James, as you go through, there are certain things that you're going to hear at this time. As you walk in, you're going to hear footsteps, and it sounds like footsteps, clanking boots on the floor, coming from the, I guess, let's see.
Cafeteria, they're getting food.
This direction's north. This is going to be east. I'll go from the center. This will be east. This is south. This is west. Okay?
Okay.
So you're hearing them come from generally coming down this hall right here. Okay.
All right. Well,
We're going to cut back.
I'm going to move as.
Okay. So you just want to.
Okay.
Do you want to stealthily move up
I'm
to the
going to keep
office?
going up to the office. Yeah, but just quietly. Try to be as quiet as possible.
Okay. So you're going to make it up to about right here when you see a group of bikers turn a corner.
Jesus, can you blow that up?
Yeah, I can. Hold on.
That looks like the Village People.
Is that the Village People?
That's funny. There you go.
Is this the world where everybody's Fabio? Where's like the
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Where do you
Yes.
find these pictures?
I make them.
I'm scared as to the dude on the left.
Oh my
He feels the need to put on a
Well,
fake mustache.
don't forget the guy on the right too.
Oh god, these are not bikers. These are gay models,
Hilarious.
or strippers in a gay club. Is what I'm
It's
trying to
just
say.
a token. It's just a token. It's all right.
I'm more worried about
everybody
the guy
take a
trying to
breath.
put that in
Calm
my
down.
butt and beat me with it.
Yep. It almost seems like they're patrolling. So as James gets up the stairs, they're kind of coming around the corner there. Let's cut there. We're going to go to Jason. Jason, you're going around the building and looking for a dumpster to move over. Well, you find a dumpster, but at the same time, you notice 30 more motorcycles around the back of the building. You get to your dumpster. What do you want to do? We'll say you're over like here somewhere with your getting your dumpster.
Are any of the keys in the motorcycles?
No. But there's 30 more motorcycles.
Yeah. And nobody is actually on the motorcycles.
Nobody's actually on the motorcycles.
I will run around the way I came to the front door and try to catch James before he walks in there and gets himself killed.
Okay. Do you?
I've been blamed for too many family members' deaths wrongfully. I can't be blamed for this one too.
Okay. So you're leaving the dumpster?
Yes.
Okay. And you're going to make it back around. We'll put you about right here by the time we cut back to James. So you're going to make it around here as you're heading towards the front door to stop James from going in, which he's already done. And James, at that point there, you're also going to hear a sound of some guy yelling. It seems to be coming from the gym. He says, "You're going to die, pal. Yeah, you killed Carl's brother." And what does the drunken, dwarvish Scottish guy, how does he respond?
What was the guy's brother's name?
Carl.
Oh, fuck Carl! He had it coming to him, that little fucking wanker.
And then all of a sudden,
Fucking wanker.
yeah, wanker. All of a sudden, you hear a little girl's voice, and to James, it sounds familiar, but he can't quite place who it is. And then, she's saying, "Let me go! Let me go! Leave him alone!" And then all of a sudden you hear another voice of a male young boy, and it sounds familiar, very, very familiar to James. It's Justin.
Is it Justin?
It is Justin. He's like, "Leave me alone! Stop touching me!"
Can I hear any of this outside?
No, not yet.
All right, and this is all coming from the gym?
Yeah, and then James, make me a notice check at that point there to overcome obstacle 1.
Alrighty. See, I told you I can't ever notice shit. That's why
you leveled it. Did you? Oh, you're even average too. Oh, did you? Well, yeah. When you do your buy down too, you got to spend the XP first.
I have no XP. I spent XP on leveling it.
Okay, so we'll just continue on from there then.
Yeah.
So you, what happens? What happens with that information, James?
Hearing all that shit.
Yep.
Well,
the bikers coming down the other side too.
I'm going to fish for a fate point and say that I'm not going to think. I'm just going to get the job done. And I immediately jump over the ledge here and hit this door with my shield, slamming it open and coming through with my pistol drawn.
I will give you a fate point for that.
Yeah! Can we convert fate points into XP?
No. Well, maybe. We'll have to think about it later.
Okay.
I don't want the fate point to be ruined.
I know, but I want XP.
I know. You're like, I want a level. I want a level. Then start role-playing to your motives.
Hello, I totally am pursuing my little brother and trying to save his ass if possible.
No, you're not. Oh, you're trying to find out if Justin is alive and save it. Oh, that's true. Okay, so you're going to jump down.
So can I get a fate and an XP for balls to the wall RP?
Yeah. Well, what we're going to do is we got to make a roll here. You're doing a pretty athletic maneuver here as you're jumping off a one-story level up off the top of the stairs, heading down, and
hitting the door in the same move and busting out with my pistol.
Busting through it with your pistol. Let's see if you can retain your feet or if you go into the gym and fall. So this is going to be a pretty good overcome.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you an obstacle 3.
I think I could do this. Famous last words. Bam, there it is.
Got it by 1. Okay, go ahead and tell me what happens with that success.
Well, I dive off. I hit, you know how the doors have that little push bar? Like gym doors always have the push bar open. Like I slam into that with my shield as I go into a commando roll, flying through the doors, and I roll up in a crouched position, sort of hidden behind my shield with my pistol aimed over the top. And what the fuck do I see? Bikers with strap-ons. I shoot them in the dick.
Let's say I'll put you over here just so we can kind of see. So you roll into the gym. You're going to hear the bikers that were down the stairs like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And they start moving down the stairs.
You mean up the stairs?
They were up the stairs, yes. And then
hey, where are you going? Hey.
Hi. And you
three different ones say hey in cadence, and it sounds like hey, hey, hey.
They planned it. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me.
You break into a scene here, James, for not thinking. And you see more sets of bikers. Some dude is looking like he's getting ready to pound on John. Some
I told you he's going to rape him.
I don't see an Irish midget in there.
There are 3 other bikers that are holding and keeping track of Penny and Justin. And James, you would recognize Penny as Penny Atkins. Remember who the Atkins were?
Can you blow our picture up? The
Yes.
Adkins were, I could have sworn, crazy people. Hilary Adkins, wasn't it?
Yeah, let me pull up.
I mean, Henry Adkins.
Nope. Penny Atkins. Here's Penny.
Adkins. Fuck. Is that Dennis's brother or sister?
Yes. Not Dennis, but yeah, Dennis Atkins. This is. He was the quarterback.
I don't remember that one.
He was the quarterback.
Yeah, we were trying to talk. MJ.
Oh, I remember that guy. Yeah.
We were going to talk MJ into making you Dennis.
Dennis.
Well, apparently his name
not
is
Dennis. His name's Dennis.
Yeah. All right, so I see Penny there. I see Mystery Bee Farms.
And you see Justin there and the bikers. Oh, I got to show you Carl, too. Carl. Not Carl, but Pete. The guy's name's Pete. Where is he? Here he is.
I hope he like stands like that all the time.
Like, I want to see the images that you say, no, that's too ridiculous.
That's too ridiculous.
I told you this game is about shenanigans.
So this is his ridiculous folder.
Awesome.
Okay, at that point, we're going to cut back to James.
Hold on, I want to follow. Can I do one action?
Not at the moment.
God damn it!
You already did an amazing jump.
He's got to hear a gunshot. He's got to hear a gunshot.
Who? Oh, you're going to have a gunshot?
Otherwise,
you have a hammer
otherwise
and a
he's
shield.
not going to come running. I have a handgun drawn and a shield.
Oh, okay.
I've said the whole time I had the handgun aimed over the top of the shield like a Spartan.
Okay, I'll give you one shot. He shoots John.
All right. As soon as
shoot any.
I imagine, as soon as I slam through the door and roll up, everyone turns to face me, and as soon as I see Pete, who genuinely looks like a child molester, I'm going to try to shoot him in the dick, like literally, right through the crotch.
He'll turn around and face you and like, "What the heck are you about?"
He looks at him just like that guy.
Yeah, exactly. Which, how can you not shoot that guy in the dick? I'm just saying.
Okay. So you got your gun drawn on him, and then you're going to shoot.
I shoot. I have no questions asked. I interpret the situation as dangerous. I mean, I did hear threats of death. And they have my brother here, and I imagine Justin's is crying, and it's making his mascara run, so I'm worried about him.
Yeah, he's not noticed you yet that it's you coming through there. Pete is going to defend with an obstacle 3.
All right. Now, I'm going to say, because I don't think it just get the job done, and this is also triggering my I'm the shield of the family and the hammer of vengeance. I'm going to spend 2 fates on.
You going to pre-spend the fate points, or do you want to hold on to
pre-spending them for a +4 on my shoot.
Wow. Okay. I'll take those.
All right, shoot +4.
So you're going to hit it.
Blam!
Now you
Blam!
record an XP.
Boom!
Record an XP.
Alrighty.
And you're going to do 3 shifts the damage on Pete.
Well, instead of taking the XP, could I take an advantage, create an advantage?
Well, you're going to create a boost, and at the same time, you're going to kill Pete. So you tell me what happens.
Okay, in that case, I'll just take the XP if he died. I literally roll up, shoot him in the crotch. His dick flies out of his ass.
You just blow him apart.
In a gruesome exit.
What do you have?
It's like a 9mm, but I've got all hollow points in there that we've etched. With.
Okay.
Well, I don't think mine are etched, but maximum damage. You're trying to put these things down. So it's like blam.
Obliterated his dick. It's not a thing anymore.
Yep.
And then he just goes down bleeding out, because obviously that's going to create lower intestinal damage, and he's got acid and feces going into his internal organs, and he just falls to the ground, and I imagine he's rolling around just incapacitated. And,
here we'll turn.
And I say, I just look around and I say, "Who's next?" And then you can cut to Jason.
Okay, Jason, you hear gunshots go off. How many shots, James?
1 right through the dick.
Okay, 1 shot go off. Boom! And it sounds, you've heard it before, it sounds like James's 9mm. And you're moving towards there thinking, oh crap, I gotta save my brother.
Despite our fighting, I am genuinely concerned for him.
Yep. So, you have an aspect called Mr. Mind Gaze has a taste for vengeance. And you're thinking that James is in the worst way here, and you were saying that you don't want any more of your family members to die. I'm going to give you a fate point, how do you want to extract revenge in this situation?
Well, somewhere in the past 3 months, I did pick up an AR-15.
No, Dick.
Hello?
You did. You did. The AR-15 you got, and I think James got one too, was from Uncle Justice. Yep.
So I guess it's AR-15 time.
Yeah.
I would imagine that as I come through the front door here, these guys would have heard the gunshot too and are looking this way, so I would kind of be able to get a little bit of a jump on them.
You see them as you come through the front door. We'll put you down here at the front door. You see them, revolvers drawn, and heading towards the gym. And we'll say they're about right here as you come through the door. What do you do?
I would kill them. Kill them all.
Kill them all.
There we go. That sounds like a fate point to me.
Well, I already compelled him, so.
Right.
So your vengeance is going to be upon them. Is that what you're doing for the fate point?
Well, I see them with guns, and I would imagine I can kind of see him and this nonsense.
That's your motive. I'm going to give you
my
an
dick.
I'm going to give you an XP for that, playing to your motive.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to open fire on Group B1.
Okay. Obstacle. They're going to
You
defend
get
with an
+1 to your roll if you
0.
put sunglasses on first.
Yeah.
Defense is obstacle 0.
Obstacle 0.
I'm going to use a fate point.
Okay, invoking. And remember, your motives can be invoked too, because they are aspects.
Yeah. One of them's going to be...
Kill them all.
Kill them all. Does the AR-15 count as a long-range weapon?
It does.
So, instead of using... Well, I'm going to use a fate for kill them all to get a bonus, and then I'm also going to use my precise snipe.
Okay.
So it'll be a +4 to my shoot roll.
Wow. This is going to be bloody. So now your precise snipe, though, is going to be one shot. So we'll have to make that first shot your precise snipe, and then make another shot for whatever else you do. Okay?
Okay.
Because
so
it's a single shot. +3 bonus to a single shot.
And then I'll roll a +1 on the next one.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Keep your fate point. Keep your fate point. Take that back. Right click on it and say take. That was your precise snipe shot, right? Okay, go ahead and record an XP, a skill XP. If you want to forego the boost, you can still take a boost at this time, but to forego the boost, you could record an XP.
I mean, I only have one level 4 skill, so I'd have to get another one to level 4 before I got my shoot to 5, right?
Correct. You can't level your shoot until the skill ladder goes right.
Oh.
But you can use
could
stuff
I
for buy down.
Metagaming? Could I level it up and it just doesn't actually go till, like, it's fully ready to go till 5?
Exactly. Yep. And have them on there for those checks on there for fate points if you wanted it. Yep.
Yeah. All right. I will take an experience point then.
Okay. And it also can function as a buy down if you need it too. Is that his dick sitting over there, Voth? It is.
Yeah. See?
That was Voth doing that? Oh, that was fucking MJ this whole time. Really loving the whole shitting the dick off thing.
That's right. Okay, so that was 6 shifts of damage. Jason, what happens when your one magical bullet strikes all of these guys and kills them?
It's like the movie Deadpool. A couple of them are lined up, and it just bullet through one head, then through the next head, then through the next head.
Exactly. He lines a shot up perfectly, and then it just blasts
it's an
them.
AR-15 close range. It would go through somebody.
It would.
You know these guys are doing a catwalk formation.
Yes. So they come down in perfect array, and James is like, whoa. And he pulls the trigger. Pop. They're done.
This is just too easy to mess up.
Exactly. That's pretty cool. And unless you want to add anything else to it, that was pretty sweet.
No, I mean,
okay.
I beat the obstacle by 6.
Okay, John, you have a mild consequence on you right now. Stone cold drunk.
Oh, I'm John. Okay.
Yes.
I forgot. I don't know. I had Carl stuck in my head. I'm like, I'm not in this scene. I don't
and
see
please, me. Please, someone give him a new name at some point in this session, because we have so many freaking J names. John, James, and Jason. Will this be horrible?
Dude, welcome to my fucking family. Everyone except my sister has a J name.
Oh, do they? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
Joe, Gene, Joseph, Jacob.
That is not planned by me, Voth. That was not planned by me at all. It's just like the Marx Brothers, too. I did not plan it. Just kind of like, whoops.
I know. He's the Marx, and I'm like, you fucking commie.
Okay, so, John, you all of a sudden see this dude, this 19-year-old kid, burst through carrying a shield, a strange shield with, oh, I should show you the picture, huh? With some strange symbols on it. And you're drunk, but you're seeing this shield. And he's got a hammer slung down beside him, too. He's got a 9mm. Like yeah, the hammer looks like that. And he's got a 9mm pull out, and he shoots the guy that's threatening to kill you, the biker guy that's threatening to kill you, for something that you have no memory of what happened.
So the 3 of us are like captives here?
Yes. What happened is these bikers were chasing you. They chased you into the school, and then you ran into Justin and Penny in the gym. And then it kind of just started escalating from there. The other bikers kind of cornered you guys. You're drunk and kind of, you know, out of it. And then they, you know, kind of took control of the situation.
Okay.
What
Well,
did you do?
I don't feel hostile towards them.
Nope.
And even though it's not something I can remember, just my instincts are protective.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like put my hands up like behind me, but like to the sides, and kind of like motion them back into the corner, and I use my little body as a shield to like cover them from fire. I'm
Okay.
like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay, but they're Justin and Penny are being held by Justin's being held by B4 and Penny's being held by B5.
Well, then I turn and just like straight tackle and bite and claw and punch the shit out of everyone in B5.
Okay. So you're just going to turn and attack them with fists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I guess I wouldn't go and fight him and bite him. I know a thing or two with MMA. Even though I don't know it, my body knows it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Muscle memory.
They're going to defend with a 0.
What do I roll here? Fight?
Your choice.
It's down here. Well, I'm not going to burglary them. Yeah, I will.
Burgle them. Excuse me, hold on. I'm going to take your wallets and stuff here.
Try to steal one of their guns.
It's true.
Fuck, you got a point there.
Yeah,
That
and
matters.
that would be true. They would all be pulling out guns here. Actually, they saw Pete get his penis plowed off properly. Ooh, 3. Okay. So
I punched the shit out of the guy, And then, like, in that scene in Con Air where he, like, goes to punch the dude and then isn't really sure because he's kind of like a lady, I just slap the other two women to the ground. And then I pick up Penny and move over to Justin.
Okay. You're pretty drunk, John.
Drunken master.
And for some reason, you're not knowing your own strength. So as you're doing this, you're hitting them so hard that they die.
Oh, Jesus. I slapped them to death?
You did.
Fuck.
Death slap.
What happens? What happens with that?
I look at my hands and I'm like, oh, fuck. And then I turn to B4 and I just, like, I do like a Bruce Lee. I'm ready to attack him again.
Okay. And you can see that Penny kind of looks at you and she gets this odd smile across her face. And she's looking directly at you, John. I'm going to actually put you in the square. Yep. Okay. At that moment, B2, B3, and B4, they all pull out guns, different types of revolvers and everything. Nothing really overpowering. Jason slapping. Yeah, hey, Jacob 2, you'll notice on your character sheet there is a macro at the bottom of the skills. It says image to chat. That's where you can post images into chat like they're doing over and over. At that point, they're going to draw their pistols. And B3 and B2, they're going to move up towards James, and they're going to be yelling, "Drop it, or I'll shoot you!" And so basically it's kind of like they're readying in action. If you make any sort of gestures towards shooting or doing anything, they're going to get a shot off. So they got like readied actions. And B4 is going to turn and take a shot at John. One of the guys in that group is going to shoot at John. You don't hurt Carl's brother.
Before he takes some shots, could I try to get some words off and perhaps persuade them otherwise?
Yeah. Here, a second on your turn. Yes.
All right.
But no, not before B4 gets a shot off. No. Because this guy he's griping and moaning about John killing Carl's brother. What? Exactly.
What did you Google to find that?
Dick dinosaur?
No, I literally Googled funny dick because I didn't know if
Oh my gosh. Okay, so John, you're going to need to overcome an obstacle 0 attack from the one guy shooting from B4.
That's you, John.
That's you, John.
Oh,
So
I'm sorry. I thought he was talking to James.
No, you're getting shot.
Is he shooting at me?
He's shooting at you. He's like, he turns to you and he goes, "You killed Carl's brother."
I don't know who Carl is. And I see him look through my bag. What do I got in my
How do
bag?
you want to defend against that shot, or you just want to get shot?
Do I have my inventory on me, or did they take that away from me?
No, you have everything in your inventory on you.
I take this smooth round stone I have in my inventory and I chuck it right at his fucking face as hard as I can.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you.
What the shit?
Well, no, that's so you're attacking back.
Yeah. I try to like preemptive like crack him in the face.
Okay, well, no, he's getting a shot off at you first.
Oh,
So,
okay. So I have to
yeah, you have to defend somehow. If you want to defend with a fight, you can do that. We can say you use your once per scene reposts.
how would I
your
repost
stunts?
that though?
Gain a +3 bonus to a fight defense roll. You may inflict physical stress equal to the shifts you rolled. So basically, you're going to use your fight to defend with, and then whatever shifts you roll would say what the rock hits the guy and does damage to him.
I'll use my athletics to dodge closer to them.
Okay.
What would I put in a modifier? A fate point?
Nope. You can use the fate points afterwards too.
Do you want to modify?
Yeah.
Nah, I'll just go with 2.
What's the obstacle?
0.
0.
Oh. Well, there you go. You dodged closer to him.
So you'll dodge one square closer to him. You'll succeed. One square closer. And on top of that, because you were defending, you succeeded and you avoided the attack or the attempt, and you got to dodge closer. Okay. James, you're up.
All right. I've only got a 2 rapport, but I'm going to try to talk him down. And I'm going to say, hey, we can get let's try to resolve this peacefully unless you want to lose your dicks. I'm just saying, we could come to a conclusion that's less bloody and more dick.
Everybody probably chirps up more dick. Oh, shit.
More dick? Oh, yeah. I'm the guy from Twilight.
Okay. Gosh. So you're trying to elicit a good response from them, or what are you actually trying to do?
Oh, well, basically, I'm just going to ask them, stand down and let me take these 3 out of here, and no more people have to get shot.
Okay.
I've got a shield and you don't, and I'm hiding behind my shield with my gun, like, kind of going between everybody.
Yep. It's a group
like
of 10 guys that you're talking to, because B4 is kind of mixed in with John right now.
Right.
Okay. And there's one of the ladies there that's holding Justin and slapping him around or whatnot. I'm
trying to get on a good rapport with them so that they will let us leave.
Okay.
And I guess there's a tinge of accidental intimidation too.
Yep. Okay. Roll your rapport. Let's see how many of the 10 elicit the right response from you.
All right. I'm going to use my once-a-seen ability called Charming Bastard.
Nice. That's the first time you've ever used that. But, you know, I may give you a -2 on that because you just blast the guy.
Oh, come on.
Nah,
now you're changing it around after you posted it because you think I'm going to do a good job.
Well, because Charming Bastard, you're going to try to create an advantage, right?
No, you said however many times I succeed, people retreat.
Right.
If it's not going to be good, I'm not going to use Charming Bastard.
Well, Charming Bastard is to create an advantage, to make a situational aspect on the scene. So we can say, I'll give you a free rapport to create the advantage, and then we'll go and do another rapport to see how many you charm. How's that?
All right.
So roll your rapport with a +3.
Where the fuck is my rapport? Okay, here it is. 3? 6.
Holy cow. Okay, record
so that would be at
XP
least
if
2,
you want to forego
2 bonuses.
Yeah. You can record an XP if you want to make one, if you want to lose one free invoke.
No, I want to keep both those invokes.
Okay. What would you like to call that advantage? You can type it in whatever you want to call it. Charming Bastard?
Alrighty. Close.
Okay, we understand what it is. And we're going to put 2 free invokes on there. Now make your rapport roll against an obstacle 0 to see how many of these 10 you're going to charm.
Hold on a second. I'm going to actually, after establishing the rapport with them so that they're all listening to me, instead I want to roll provoke. And I want to try to intimidate them just to leave.
Okay.
Like, get out of here, or you're leaving without your dicks.
As they walk through that door, Jason's going to kill all of them.
I don't give a fuck. I don't know he's there.
Okay, let me check this out here. So now you're going to provoke?
Yep.
Okay. because you've created a dicks are good. That's not a very good advantage. What do you want to call that?
Yeah, no, that's the thing, because the intimidation is if you want to leave with your dick.
They like their dicks.
But there's some girls there.
They want to keep their dicks. They think their dicks are good.
Yeah, so...
How about
the guys...
heads are good?
Whatever, it's going to be gone in 3 seconds anyways.
Exactly.
After this roll.
Okay. Let me post the obstacle. Obstacle 0. These are mooks, by the way. 5. So you can get 9 of them on there.
I already added the +4.
Oh, did you? Yeah,
I consumed both of them. Let's see, -1, -1. Yeah, I basically rolled a -2, so I got 5.
Okay. But you already consumed the advantage, the 2 free invokes on there?
I used all of dicks are good, so...
Okay. Now that aspect still stays up, right? It doesn't go away, even though the invokes are gone. Right?
Yeah, so I could reuse it later with basically fear for their dick.
Using a fate point, yes. Okay. So, which group of 5 are going to kind of be charmed by you and be fearing for their dicks?
Well, first off, the glittering vampires for both groups are gone, and then the guy with the wax chest definitely gone.
Well, no, it'll be one group because you did 5 out of the 10, so we'll just say one group.
All right, then B2.
All the dudes.
B2.
Leave.
Okay, so B2, they kind of take a step back and they're throwing their hands up like, "Hey, we don't want any trouble, man. We don't want any trouble."
I point the gun at about crotch level, and I say, "Leave."
And B3, 2 of the guys over there are going to fire upon you.
Alrighty, bring it, bitches.
Obstacle.
That's why you have a shield.
Alright, now let me reacclimate myself with my character. We've got this. Charming Bastard. Juke. Since you're fast and agile, you get +3 on athletics.
Once per
checks.
scene.
Yeah. But you don't have one. Okay, I see. Once per scene up there. Hammer and shield. +1 bonus
and
to
you're
fight
currently,
checks.
Well,
hold the line.
You are currently sharing a zone with another person that has hold the line.
Oh, cool.
But that you have to make a fight roll to defend with. So it might not come into play here, but you are in the same zone. But you have
I'm gonna run over with my shield up and make a fight roll, and I'm gonna be trying to block the bullets. I'm not dodging. I'm literally just blocking them with my shield.
Okay, so you're gonna do that fight roll and do the +2.
Yep. Oh fuck! I forgot to wait for your little thing.
No, I got it. It's up there. Attack 2.
Oh, I see it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So you got that's another
an XP.
an XP,
an XP
right
in
there.
fight.
Yep.
Bam.
XP in fight, and if you forego the boost, that is.
Yeah, I'm forgoing the boost.
Okay. Is that right? Because you made a defend roll, and you succeeded with style. Yeah, and you got to forego the boost. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna make a beeline for Justin.
Okay, so you're blocking with your shield, and you're going to head towards Justin. Okay, so I'm going to put you 2 squares up here. As they shot at you, you're kind of moving towards them. Jason, all of a sudden you're hearing more shots going off, and it sounds like it's coming from revolvers and stuff that are actually not... the 9mm that you know. Exactly.
Can I see into the gym at all from where I am?
I'll put you up over here. You can sort of see, not really, but you know something's happening in the gym there. Because you're hearing shots and you're hearing people moaning in agony and, thumping sounds. But you're also hearing footsteps, boot steps on the floor that seem to be moving towards where you're at.
Where do the boots sound like they're coming from?
One's coming from the west, and another one seems to be coming from the east.
Not from the gym though.
Not from the gym, from upstairs. And then you're gonna hear something comes from the office. Sorry, hold on a second. You're gonna hear something comes from the office, like, "What the heck is going on out there?"
Oh man, so if I had actually looked in the office, I would have seen something valuable.
Possibly.
If James hadn't run through the freaking front door.
Hey, I needed a fate point.
That's true. Well, wait a second. I need to check your motives here.
Before, right? Like, this is where we went to grade school.
Yeah.
We would know the building pretty well.
Yep.
I will go...
Oh, no. You didn't go to grade school here. You guys came right into high school. But you've been in here before from your siblings and your sisters and stuff.
Siblings.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know this is where I heard the voices come from.
Right.
I'm going to sneak up the stairs, try to stealthily sneak up the stairs.
Okay.
And as I get to the top, kind of look over the stairs and see if there's anything I need to shoot.
Okay. As you look over the stairs, you're looking towards the office. You don't see anything there. You know, we'll say there's like a window in the door. You'll see a guy and a girl, a biker guy and girl, come out of the office here, and he's pulling his pants up.
Oh, these pictures are killing me.
He's pulling his pants up and then trying to also reach for his gun through there at the same time as a biker is moving down the hall quick with his pistol drawn.
Well, as soon as I see the pistol drawn, I'm going to shoot him.
Okay. He is... Yeah, this guy looks different than the other dudes. So he's going to defend with an obstacle 1.
All right.
You see the biker guy and girl guy. Voth.
That's what you said.
No, I didn't.
I was just transcribing exactly what you said.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did. There was the rest of the sentence out of the thing, but
nice shot. Oh, image didn't post, Jacob. Sometimes if it does like an HTML on the end of it, it won't work.
Yeah, you could just
what the fuck?
I don't know. Do I want to see that one?
God.
It's the biker boss, you know, whatever.
Oh yeah. Here. You have to, if you right click on the image and say copy image, because that sent it to a different address.
Oh, I see.
Oops, submit.
I had to Google biker just to see what came up first, and I was among the first. So I was like, okay, well, I guess that's a biker.
It's really
the people have spoken.
Didn't open up the image right. There it is. Let me try that. What is that? Nope, still doesn't like it. Huh? It doesn't like that image for some reason.
I wonder why.
Yeah. It's not meant to be shown. Okay, so you shoot with a... that's going to be a... If you want to forego the boost to gain an XP. There's a lot of boosts not happening right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
You do those 3 shifts?
the XP again.
Okay. And you're going to kill him. So what happens with that shot?
Since I'm coming up prepared, I see his head pop, or I see him come around the corner. As soon as he reaches for his gun, I just, one bullet between the eyes, drop him.
Okay. Pops him right in the cap.
How does she react?
Oh, that was the guy coming down the hall.
That's the guy.
Yeah,
the hall?
The
Gotcha.
guy. Oh gosh, mod pro. What? Voth.
Oh, even it says female.
Yeah.
What's a thumbnail and gay man?
A thumbnail.
What kind of a game is that? I can't even imagine. Horrible hex edited.
Is that like for?
It honestly looks like GTA.
Yeah, as I say, is the Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, I won't play that.
Okay, Jason, you're gonna see the guy that's pulling his pants up hasn't quite got to his gun yet, and then he shoos him and his girl back into the office. Just as a biker across the hall appears, sees Jason with his smoking AR-15 and takes a shot at him. He's going to attack you with an average one.
All right. That doesn't work.
How do you want to defend?
Am I still in the same zone as hold the line?
No.
Dang. All right, I will use my athletics to try to roll out of the way and through this door here.
And through the through the other door. Okay. So you catch sight of him at the last second. So what are you doing? And then a sheer shot go off.
My spider senses are going off.
Yep. That will succeed. Okay. And so...
Is that enough for an XP as well?
That's not. Got to be 3 or more. Okay, so we'll say you
Can I use the fate point to get an XP?
You can. You could add a 2 on. Well, no, because I'm sorry. The XP's rolls are only off your original roll.
The original. Okay.
Not off the modified roll.
I was gonna.
Okay. Unless you use it beforehand. So if you throw out your XP beforehand, or you can buy it down too, Okay. So it's your initial roll is when you will gain off of that. So if you decide to use a fate point beforehand, I guess it should go.
Cool. I will.
Voth.
What?
What? What did I say? What did I say? Oh my gosh.
This is a dicks only game, Joe.
I'm guessing that's probably all I could do on my turn there.
Yep, that's end of yours there. Okay, back to John.
All right.
Oh, also, Jason, you're going to hear more footsteps coming down from the hall.
Down the hallway still?
Yep.
Okay.
And you can hear words being said between more bikers. John, what would you like to do?
Can we hear all that in here, or is it too loud?
No, they're upstairs, and there's no windows from upstairs looking down to the gym or anything like that.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm still focused on B4, and I just go in for some fucking killing blows. I sweep their legs, and then I just like punch them all in the fucking throat. Okay.
That is going to be an obstacle 0 defend for them again.
Oh, street fight. Oh, damn, I rolled a -1? Shit.
Whoa, look at that.
They're all -1s. That's crazy.
Oh, that is a -4 roll. Oh, dropping the critical fail. You can spend a fate point to re-roll that.
Yeah, I'll probably spend a fate point.
Okay.
I re-roll it, or what'd you say?
You can re-roll the whole thing or add a +2, your choice. But a -4, you probably want to re-roll that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's our first -4.
Reroll 4 DF.
Tacos, beer, dick.
Is there a reroll button, or do I just roll that again?
Just re-roll the fight again, yeah.
-4 again. No? Okay.
Nope, that was a -2. Man. Okay, so you got a 2 success, so you're going to drop 2 of them. Watch the token. Watch the token. Ready? .
What happens is
So you John knocks the two girls out.
With my dodge forward, I do like a roll into a spring up, and I just like double punch him in the face, and then attempt to tackle the dude that's left.
Okay, so you're gonna try to tackle him after you punch the two girls,
Yeah.
the two biker ladies.
Yeah, just like Superman, double fist punch him in the face.
Wait. Superman punch who in the face?
The two chicks. Like when I came flying and I sprung forward with both my fists forward.
Gotcha. Leaving the one guy there. Okay. James, what would you like to do? You're kind of in the midst of things here. Pete's dead now. Pete didn't make it. He's bled out, and Justin's moved away from the group that this strange-looking drunk Scottishman is flailing around.
B3, they all have guns, right?
B3 has guns out, and so does B2. But B2 is no longer sitting there pointing them at you. They're kind of like, hey, man, we don't want any trouble. We don't want any trouble.
All right, I'm going to...
B3.
I'm going to sort of put my pistol into my shield hand, so I could just hold it there. And I'm going to draw my hammer, and I'm going to charge into B3 and start trying to split some melons.
Okay, with what?
My hammer. I'm going to run in with the shield and hammer. Yeah, I placed the pistol in my shield hand, so it's like I'm still holding the shield. I just have the pistol stashed in there while I draw my hammer and run into them and start
bashing.
Going full on Thor.
Thor. Yep. Someone post a GIF.
Alrighty. What is my
You have a prolific, or how do you say?
Prolific.
Prolific fixation. Okay, so your obstacle, they're going to defend with the obstacle 0.
Alrighty. I let the hammer drop. Kind of.
Would you like to spend anything?
You literally drop it and then pick it back up.
Like, oh, hold on. It takes me a long time fumbling around with the gun.
Voth?
Should I hold it like this or like this?
When using a shield and hammer, +1 bonus to all fight checks. Jacob. No, this. Oh, I didn't picture it.
Kimbo Slice.
I think that should be your character token.
I can be black and Scottish, okay?
Absolutely.
There's Jacob.
I'm a short black Scottish man.
He's got skinny legs too.
Oh, come on. Can he be Kimbo Slice?
Give me skinny legs. I want to be Kimbo Slice. I want to be a little Kimbo Slice.
A little Kimbo Slice?
Kimbo the Midget Slice.
Is that his name?
Yeah, Kimbo Slice is that black dude. He's fucking awesome.
Okay, let me see if I can find him.
He's not really that awesome.
He's a homeless guy who became an MMA fighter.
He's dead?
Yeah, he died a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You don't want to be him then.
Oh, heart attack. Didn't he die of a heart attack?
Yeah.
Like that.
Or like a vein busting in his head or something like that. Something bad.
Aneurysm?
Yeah.
Oh, an aneurysm? Okay, I'll change for next session. I'll change your token to this. Here we go. Check it out. Yep, I can't type today.
If he's gonna be drunk, it's got to be this picture. Is all I'm saying.
How's that one?
I like that one. That's a good one.
Okay. Man, he's like all beat up.
You should just crop it so it's shorter.
Yeah, I will.
Cut the legs
I'll
off.
fix it all up later.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome.
Or I'll find a better one. Okay. Moving on. James. Did we resolve that yet? Okay, so yeah. Do you want to add the +1 on there for... I'll just let you retcon that if you wanted to.
I already added the +1. I added it preemptively for having my sword or my shield and thing out.
Oh, okay, for your thing there. Okay, great.
Yeah, So it's a +2.
Oh, you did. Okay, so it is a +2. So you're going to take 2 of them out with your hammer. What happens?
I with the shield I ram one of them up against the wall so hard it knocks the breath out of him and he sort of falls down to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm running by to shield slam him, the other one I hit right in the dick with my hammer and I say, "I told you, I fucking told you."
So are you running past them now to put yourself in between them and Penny and Justin?
Something like that.
That's perfect. I wish I could cut that one out. Mr. T. Okay, so you move over here, James.
Now I just need to be a transgender and I can offend everybody.
Yeah, I just smash in between them, smash one guy up against the wall, smash another guy in the crotch, and kind of start backing away so that I'm between them with my shield and pinning them. So to take it a defensive position or a protective position, I guess would be more apt.
Okay. A protective position. All right. They're going to get some shots off at you. All three of them are going to blast at you.
Are we close enough for a hold the line position?
Yes, you are. You guys are. Definitely. So, B3 is going to shoot at James. B4 is going to shoot at John. James, let's do yours first. He's going to attack all three of them. So that's going to be an obstacle 3.
Alrighty. I'm going to use fight to defend again since I now have my hammer out as well, and I'm also going to use hold the line with my little bro.
Okay, now wait a second here. You're talking about hammer and shield training. Oh, because +1 to fight checks. You're right. Go for it.
There you go.
Stackable.
Brackapow! Motherfuckers!
Oh, man, if you had repos, it would be deadly.
Can I make one of the bullets for ricocheted to their dick?
Well, that is 4 shifts there. You did only roll a 1. And we had 6 on there. So, 4 shifts where you're defending.
Ricochet.
It would be a boost, which is a +2, right? Sure. I'll let you, if you want to forego the boost, I'll let you ricochet it off of 1 and hit one of the girls.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I can't hit the wax-chested faggot in the front?
No. Well, you can if you want, but it's not,
I want to.
It won't go.
I'm going to hit him in his waxy chest.
With his crowbar?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to drop one of them, but you forego the boost.
Yeah.
But do record a XP in fight.
Nice.
XP in fight, because you were defending and you're foregoing the boost.
Yep.
Okay, now resolve. His shot, he's like right next to you. And he's shooting at you, so it's going to be an attack overcome of 1.
Grab his gun, like Jet Li does in Lethal Weapon 4.
So he has his gun pointed at me right now?
Yeah, he's shooting at you.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to use my physique to kind of like knock his gun like in a backhanded way towards B2.
Okay, that'd be more of a fight, though.
But I'm not done.
Okay, go ahead.
And then in that motion, I'm also going to try and get up on him and put my like arms around him and do a suplex to him and just bend backwards and slam him into the ground.
Okay, so you're trying to block away his gun from his shot at you, right?
Yeah, deflect it and open his guard so I can get in and then grab him.
And then you're going to, it sounds to me like you're trying to make a fight against him.
I'll roll fight if you want to. I just feel like that takes a physique.
Right. Well, physique is more the strength of your body. As where, to me, it sounds like, because you're trying to inflict damage back to him, aren't you?
Well, I'm trying to just cave his head in, but I rolled fight.
Yeah. Well, did you want to use your repose?
No, not yet.
Okay. So, okay. So you're wanting to defend with an attack, but you're trying to block. Okay, let's first of all deal with the blocking of his shot. So you want to just use your physique to kind of get in there and knock him away. Okay, so go ahead and roll your physique roll. I need to post obstacle. Oh, you rolled the fight, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I just rolled a fight for the whole thing. I didn't know it was a 2-roll.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, so let's say you succeed, and then your next turn you'll be able to get that attack roll on him. So you're able to push his hand away of the gun that's coming at you. Okay.
Yeah.
So you defend against it, but you're not going to be able to smash his head in yet till it's onto your turn. Jason, what do you do? You're now in the classroom. You're hearing footsteps coming down. The other two that were messing around in the principal's office over there are getting their pants back on and saw you blasting away at people.
I'm going to walk up to the wall right here.
Yes.
And the image and post. Come on.
Oh, what is that? Oh, boss, miniature guys. All these images for.
And that's going to be me shooting through the wall.
Okay, let me look at the image here real quick.
Get that, if you can get that gift to work.
That's awesome. Let's see if I can copy it and paste it in. There it went. There it goes.
Yep, that's pretty much the look I have on my face. They think they can hide in this office. I have a machine gun.
Matt, would you like to take a mild consequence to bump that up by 2?
What's the mild consequence?
You tell me.
Trigger happy?
I think it's more the expression on his face.
Well, trigger happy could be he expends too much ammo for these two people.
Yeah, because last time you did it, it was unhinged.
It was unhinged.
I'll let you boost it up because they're going to be defending with an obstacle 3 here because of you shooting through the wall and then all their natural. So I'm giving you an opportunity if you would like to take a mild consequence because of that picture. Bloodlust, that's a good one too. We could make your mild consequence a mental thing of bloodlust.
Yeah. Sure. Just we could spin it. I'm very concerned about Justin Bieber and these people. Well, I don't know that Justin's here actually.
Bloodlust unhinged? I don't know. What do you want to call it?
Yeah, we can just do unhinged. I don't think that's really that far of a stretch for my character.
No. It's basically you become unhinged again, just like the last time when you were dealing with Jonathan the Tank.
The last time I was in town?
Yeah. You have that expression coming across your face again, so when your wonderful brother sees you again, he's going to be like, oh, crap.
All right. Meanwhile, he's over there shooting dicks.
I know,
off,
he's like...
And I'm the unhinged one.
You're the unhinged one.
I think Pete's unhinged.
Okay, here before lead lust. That's a good one too. Okay,
That's an ob 3.
Before you make that roll though, you're gonna hear a voice in your head goes, "Yeah, let it all out on him."
Is it Kurt's voice?
Yep.
That's just
We're talking about.
That's just gonna make me pull the trigger even more.
Yep. Okay, so add a +2 to your roll.
So I will be screaming while I'm shooting this.
Okay.
Fuck you, Kurt!
Oh man, what did you roll? Is that another -4? No, that's a -3. Holy cow.
It's not showing up on my screen correctly.
It's there. I see it.
Yeah. No, neither did your... I'm going to try reloading real quick. Your defensive obstacle roll looked weird, too.
Oh, did it? Okay, yeah, reload real quick.
Yeah, macro's not working. I'll reload.
Yeah, no, you can't. You rolled a -3, so you got a 3, which is a tie.
It's recorded XP.
You get a recorded XP if you want, or unless you want to fate point it. You do get.
What have you learned? 30 bullets is too many for 2 people at 5 feet away. Or look down the iron sights instead of screaming to your right.
Yeah, he's just looking out the window, screaming.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
no, I imagine that he's looking at Kurt's visage over there.
That's right.
He's just screaming at him like, "Fuck you, Kurt!" Just blah 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 blah. And then they're all like hiding in that little room with bullet holes all around them, like that divine intervention in
totally
fiction.
misses him. Okay,
well,
so
3, I still met the obstacle, though, right?
yeah, so what you get to do here, you did meet the obstacle. You're just not going to do any shifts of damage to them. So you can forego, because you're attacking, you can forego the boost to record an XP if you'd like, or if you want to put a boost out there, you can do that too. But you're just like blasting into the wall here, going crazy, and it'll just say that they kind of, you know, first shot came through and it wasn't on target, and so they just dropped down to the ground, and so you didn't get them.
Can I use
this
a
point,
fate point to re-roll that?
You can, and then we can just retcon everything.
Because I mean,
yeah, I would re-roll. It's a -3, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't want to waste that great scream.
Well, it's not,
I really want to kill these people through the wall.
It's not wasted yet, so go ahead and re-roll the shoot then.
There we go.
Oh, look at that!
Whoa.
And then you went to a +2, so that's 8. Yeah. So go ahead now. You can record your XP for foregoing the boost if you want to do that. Do you want to still forego the boost?
Will I kill them if I do not forego the boost?
Foregoing the boost just lets you take an XP for shoot.
Yeah. Oh, so it's
or if you want to keep the boost, then you wouldn't record an XP. They're dead any which way you look at it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of if you want an XP or do you want a boost.
I'm going to take the XP again.
Okay. All right.
So that's my first check and shoot. I just need to get my other stuff up.
Okay, give me some RP and what happens with your unhinged lead lust. Oh, I like that. Unhinged lead lust.
It's it's kind of like a scene out of Scarface. Like, I just stand up next to the wall and essentially I'm like, say hello to my little friend. Just shooting the shit out of the wall because I know they're in there. And yeah, I mean, there's so many bullets going through the wall that they definitely get hit by a few of them and get killed.
Yep. Let's say that James hears the familiar voice of unhinged Jason echoing through into the gym.
Screaming. You're in a school and you just hear in the background
tons of
a machine gun go off, and then me going,
as he hears the rapport of an AR-15 rifle going off, unloading, a complete 30-round clip into a wall.
Yeah, I definitely have to reload after this turn.
Yep. Okay, Jason, I'll give you one more action to do. What do you want to do?
I will get back to the door and get... I can't shoot again, can I?
No.
Just like a movement around.
Yeah.
I'll get back to the door and kind of look out the window through the door and get ready to shoot anybody that comes into sight.
Okay. So you're going to see another set of bikers coming down the hall. And this other guy across the way
Oh, I forgot about that guy.
is starting to make his way up the ramp on the other side. as more bikers are coming around. And then there's another guy back behind the other bikers. There's like bikers everywhere. Bikers everywhere. And then another group moving down here. Okay. Back to James.
Didn't you say there was like some bikes outside?
Jason saw 30 bikes outside with the two in the front, so there's like 32 motorcycles.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm going to take a crack at the last two guys in B3.
I pull an MJ and throw the dynamite into the box of dynamite. Okay, make your crack with your hammer.
Yep.
All right, they're going to defend with an obstacle 2.
They dead.
They are dead. What happens?
I run up and I like shield punch one of them in the jaw, like, you know, with the edge of it, shield edge him, and then the other guy I bring the hammer backward across his face and like a backhand and just knock him out. Okay. And then I'm laying over their bodies that are laying there in a heap, and I'm heaving, and I look back over at John and waiting for him to kill his one guy.
Okay. All of a sudden you'll hear Justin go, James? James! He runs over and like totally jumps on you and bear hugs you.
Stop being a pussy. We got to get out of here.
He's like now impeding you at the moment because he's like doing that thing, and he like drops down to his knees and he's just like squeezing on your legs.
Justin, this is creepy. Stop it. Look, you can hug Jason in a minute. He likes hugs.
Yep.
Hey, I did a lot of killing. Screw you.
And James gets credit for saving the family while I do all the killing. That's so true.
I'm sort of doing the awkward walk as he hugs onto my leg, moving in the direction of B4. I'm going to sling my hammer and pull the pistol back out. Mm-hmm. And I don't know who's the bad guy over here. I just see like two wax-chested guys wrestling around on the ground. Oh, wait, one's Kimbo Slice. I guess I'd be able to tell the difference.
Okay, John, all of a sudden, you feel a dagger come sailing past your head, hits B4 right in the eye, and drops him dead.
I feel it.
Yeah, well, you feel the air as it goes past your head. Hits the guy, the biker, right in the eye, embeds into his head, and he just flops down to the ground dead. What do you do?
I bend down and I pull the knife out of his eye, and I fling it at B2.
You fling it at B2?
B2?
Yeah.
B2 have been neutralized. They aren't fighting. They're just cowering.
Yeah, they're cowering. Now they are gonna, after seeing Penny throw the dagger into his head, they're going to start making their way down this way. And what does John want to do? You want to throw it at one of them?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it at their back.
Okay. That one guy is gonna defend with an obstacle 0. So if you can do one shift of damage, you'll kill him.
Well, I'm not aiming to kill. Just aiming to throw it at his butt.
Oh, okay. So let's say you're trying to. You're trying to. Oh, you just want to hit him in the butt?
Shoot.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shoot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fling it at him, whether it hits him with the...
Jesus Christ.
I had him right in the butthole. That's a bullseye.
Cold steel.
So we'll do this.
Wait, no, that's the handle part. The handle part, not the blade part.
Okay. Let's say you hit the one main guy in the butt. These other guys move off, and he drops down to the ground where he was at right there. As the other ones keep moving off. Ah, darn it. What am I doing? Choose sides. There we go. And there's 4 of them there. Okay. And they're making their way to get down out of here. So the other guys go off as you hit the one dude in the butt, and he drops down where he's at right there.
I can't even imagine getting hit in the butt with the pommel of a knife and dropping to the ground.
Oh, with the pommel or the pointy end?
Yeah, the pommel.
The pommel
Oh,
right in the end.
okay.
And the blade still has the other guy's eyeball on it.
Like, I just imagine, is he rolling around on the ground, holding his butt, screaming out, "My sphincter! My sphincter!" I mean,
I thought he was making a shoot 4 on the one guy to disable him. I didn't know it was the pommel.
That's what I say, yeah. That's what you get for wearing Asus, chaps.
Yeah, so you tell me what happens then, Jacob. What happens with the throw then?
It doesn't stick in his butter. It just pegs him really hard in the ass, doing non-lethal, just very painful damage to his ass.
Okay.
And I say, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so then he'll just start running off. He's kind of separated from his other group there, his other guys too, because
he's like limping and holding his ass, like, oh Jesus! I hit him right on the fucking tailbone.
Yep.
To sort of add to the intimidation check, I'm gonna run over and pick up the dick, and I'm going to throw it at them, and I'm going to say, "Hey, tell all your friends to get out of here too. We're ruthless." And
you're going to have to overcome the obstacle 1.
It's a really slippery dick.
No, it's Justin clamping down on your legs.
Oh, okay. So what do I need to athletics to get over there?
However you want to do it.
I'm going to athletically break his tackle because I have all that football training.
Yeah.
Bam, there we go.
Record an XP if you want to forego the boost.
I stiff arm Justin. I'm going to take the XP. I run over, pick up the dick, and throw it at them and make another, like, provoke. Basically trying to get them to get all of their other teammates out of there. I want them to run to their teammates and be like, "There's psychos in here shooting dicks off. Let's get out. Let's go."
Okay.
They're shooting. Our pets' heads are falling off.
Let's make that obstacle. Okay, let's say B2 is definitely, you can peg him in the back of the head. And let's see the other 4. Do an obstacle overcome of 4 on your provoke to see how many of them. Oh, I'm sorry, not obstacle 4, overcome 4. Obstacle overcome 0 to how many of those 4 you're going to provoke into that. All 4.
They have to run out to their team members. Beware!
Yep.
The dick snatchers are here. What the fuck?
Okay, so roll. Add an XP if you want to forgo the boost.
I did.
Okay, and they're going to come.
Oh wait, this is for provoke. Now I got to add XP. Jesus.
Yeah, it's provoke.
Provoke.
And the other guy's just limping along. He's not making it as quickly because he just got smacked in the butt. Justin's standing over in his area there. Jason, you're hearing a whole bunch of commotion of people coming down the hall and running in everywhere, and shots and thumpings and everything going on here. What do you do?
Well, I still have
You're unhinged too.
multiple parties of bikers coming after me. And I'm fairly bloodlusted at this point.
Yep. You're unhinged leadlust.
So I would say I heard these guys, but I probably can't see them out of the window yet. But I can definitely see this guy poking his head up at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, you saw B7 and you saw L4 coming up the stairs. So let's say his head's is kind of cresting the top of the stairs there.
Okay. So I saw these guys when I was rolling in, but I probably can't see them right now.
Right.
If they're down the hall. And I'm just looking out a little window and a door.
Yep.
But I can see this guy's head.
Yep.
So I'm going to shoot him in the head.
Let's see here. Okay. That will be... He's defend with an obstacle 1.
All right.
Ooh, record. You want to forego the boost for an XP?
Yes, I do.
You guys like loading up on the XP this session. Okay. What happens? You're gonna take him out.
I'm looking out the window and kind of aiming my gun that way, and I see, as soon as I see his head peek up above the stairs, pop him in the head, and he rolls down the stairs.
Yep. So he'll flop down the stairs here as the other group's coming out. And they're all, they're killing everybody. And so they'll pause right here, right now. And they're not sure what to do. B2, the section of B4, B2 sees him headless pop down. Well, I guess a AR-15 is not going to pop your head off, but he's got a nice hole in his head. One more action, Jason.
So now I'm going to run and charge through through this wall here that is weakened from all my bullets, and I'm going to make my way this way.
Okay, so you're going to charge through here. Let's make a physique check. Overcome 2 with a weakened wall in the unkempt K through 8 school. Oh!
He just bounced off the
-2
right off the wall. That did not work out well.
It did.
That's like the last time I tried breaking down a wall. It took a few times.
It did. Did you want to fate point that, or did you? Well, I guess you can't buy that down the obstacle anymore because you're past the roll, or do you just want to fail? That would be that's an overcome, so that would be failure at a serious fail or succeed at a serious cost.
Could I make it like I hit the wall, don't break through, but next time it's an obstacle 1? Like I did damage to the wall?
Sure. So that's just a fail.
Yeah, just a fail.
So you totally go unhinged, barreling on into the wall. You smash it pretty good, but you're like, oh God, that was only 30 bullets.
You're like, smashing the wall, and you like look around, make sure no one saw that.
Give me a second.
Shoot them if they did.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Right, that's probably all I can do.
All right, and these other guys are going to make their way down here. Another one of the lookouts is coming down behind them. Those guys come to the top of the stairs here, and they're looking at the other lookout friend. They're like, holy crap, what's going on? B2s are coming out saying, they're going crazy. You're shooting, they killed Pete. What? We'll go get him. Jason.
You hear Both yell, tell him about the dick thing.
Tell him about the dick thing. And then these ones come down here to the bottom of the stairs, and they pull out the rifle, and they see Justin, the little marshmallow snowflake, and he's going to aim his pistol up at him, about to give a shot.
You can see Justin?
Yeah. So you see another, James, you'll see another pack come through down the stairs, and there's one of the guys there aims his pistol over at Justin. James, what do you do?
I'll run by and scoop up the dick, and then I'll run and kneel in front of Justin, and I'll hold the dick up, and I'll be like, I wasn't fucking kidding. You're going to lose it. And it's just kind of flopping around in my hand. Better get out of here. I'm not playing.
So you're going to put yourself in line of sight for the shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obstructing the shot at him.
Okay. How do you want to defend? Provoke?
I guess. I guess I'm going to provoke and try to draw the attack.
Okay, so then you're just going to take the shot. So let's see if his shot actually hits you.
Yeah, on my shield.
Yeah. So
on my shield.
He's doing an attack 1 at you. And go ahead and make an athletics check first to see how well you defend. Oh, easily.
What's XP of defense?
Unless you want to forgo the boost, not forgo the boost.
I think I'll forego the boost and add a point onto Dick Fear instead.
Okay. Put the boost on there.
I can't.
That's great.
Oh, wait, there it is.
Yep, I got it. All right. And go ahead and make that provoke against obstacle 0. Oh, you didn't roll. Oh, there you go.
So screaming out horrible things about loss of dick if they don't GTFO. And I'm gonna consume Dick Fear as I wave the dick around.
You consume the dick?
That's a...
The Dick Fear. The Dick Fear.
I think your mic cut out a little bit.
If you eat it, your dick grows. It's the way old Chinese medicine works. You have to increase your virility. You have to eat dicks and balls of animals. It's weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
I just love how Voth makes up all this stuff.
No,
Okay,
that's like a real thing.
It's real.
It's a real thing.
Chinese medicine, they's crazy.
All right, the one that shot at you sticks back behind, and the other ones make a beeline for the door. So these guys coming out now. Everyone's running, except for B7. As they look through the door. Actually, we need to give John a go here. John, you're up. What do you do? Oh, and B2's at the door now here. Limping along at the door. Oh, he threw a knife at my butt. That would be you, Jacob. Jacob John.
So
Maybe we'll just make his name become Jacob.
Jacob Sliced.
Jacob Slice.
So it's just all the good people in the room now?
What's that?
It's just all the good people in the room now?
You don't know. There's some 19-year-old kid coming in with his 12-year-old brother wrapping him around the legs, and then he totally flops him down to the ground. A murderous Penny throwing a knife in somebody's eye who moves over next to you, and she's looking up at you with like butterfly eyes. She is... Where'd she go? She's here somewhere. Where are you, Penny? She is 9 years old.
What the fuck? God damn it. I walk over to Pete, and I pick him up, and I hold him in front of me against my forearms like a body shield, and I just fucking go charging out the door.
Okay.
She got Pete charged through all these people.
Okay. Like, holding Pete's body.
Yeah. While the blood just spurts out like a little fountain. Every step I take is like squirt, squirt, squirt out of his dick.
Let's turn Pete the other way. Pete, flip horizontal. There you go. Pete's going along. Dead Pete. What?
My God.
What? I'm coloring the game.
I'm animating.
I'm animating the game. Gosh.
He's putting an extra emphasis on what.
That's right. So we can take this little orifice out here now because Voth has it in his hand. Okay. All right, Jacob, what are you trying to accomplish with Pete there?
I'm using him as a body shield to cover any bullet fire as I get the fuck out of there.
B6 and B2 kind of look back and see you doing it, and we'll see you doing what you're doing. It's like, it's the guy that killed Carl's brother. He's gone crazy.
And I use that, and I was like, ah! And I'm like, ah!
So these guys are going to make it out. They're going to make it out. He's going to move forward, Mr. B6, because he's not being scared. Jason, the group of mooks there at 5 are kind of confused there a little bit. But they're going to turn and look into the classroom, and all 5 of them are going to unload shots at you.
That's why I wanted to go through the wall.
So they are
Bounce
going
off the wall
to
again, quick.
They're going
Sounded
to
like an old Jewish man.
Can I action point? Is that a thing in this game?
they are going to attack you, all 5 of them, shooting at you right now at an obstacle 5.
Furbolt.
Ooh, ouch.
Furbolt.
Okay,
Obstacle
Furbolt.
5. I'm gonna use a bunch of action, or not action points, fate points.
How you want to defend against that?
This is gonna be athletics. I'm going to make a running dive to get behind the big giant wooden teacher's desks that are really thick and bulletproof.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
those
those desks.
You're gonna try to dodge.
I'm gonna try to, when I see them coming and they start shooting at me, run and dive behind.
They probably should have had those kind of desks at Sandy Hook.
Bad joke. Bad
Was it
joke.
too soon?
Too soon?
Too soon. Too soon.
Oh, man. That's the problem. We just didn't have enough desks.
That's right. Okay, so you're going to jump back behind the teacher's desk here. Let's say it's over here. And make that athletics against a 5. Are you going to use any fate points ahead of time is what you're thinking?
I am going to use a fate point ahead of time.
Okay. This one?
No, we'll use 2.
Okay.
Are they close enough that I get my
No. Zone?
evasion? No.
You hold the line? No. Mm-mm. But you do have, I guess it's not evasion. That's not a knockdown style attack. So.
Yeah. Whoa.
Woo! You are going to succeed.
Jeez.
Good deal. Well, you used 2 fate points, didn't you? Yeah, so you got 3 plus the 2. So you only had to roll at least a 1. Okay, so you make it back behind the desk. What do you do at that point?
Once they stop shooting, I'm going to return fire.
Okay. AR-15 up through the door.
Exactly.
Okay, they're defending with an obstacle 0. Oh, man. Okay, so you got 1 shift there. Oh, man, that's a negative 3. Would you like to fate point that, or what do you want to do?
No, I'm down to my last fate point.
You are. Well, now, do you have any fate points on your advancement? You do. You do have a check on your skill advancement for shoot. You could check that off as a fate point.
No.
No.
I could use... no, never mind. I could use reload. I'm out of ammo on my assault rifle, but I still have my pistol.
Yep.
So I will do that.
Okay, use that as a fate point. Now that's the AR-15 is out of ammo until the end of this scene, or until you acquire more ammo. So
I have to. I'd imagine we have a big box of ammo in the van, but not near that now. So I'll have re-roll that. Re-roll the shoot with my pistol.
Okay.
Much better.
Yep, -2 on that one. Okay, so you're going to take out 2 of them. Sorry, 3 of them. And tell me what happens.
So I pop up and try to shoot him with my AR-15 and just hear click, click, click.
Yeah.
Yell, fuck at the top of my lungs, pull out my pistol and pop up and ah!
No, you use the ammo to reload that. So we'll just say you unloaded your whole entire era 15 clip, and it's just, and at the end of it, you're still pulling the trigger, and it's click, 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 click.
Just click, 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 click.
Well, then did he still get 1 from his initial shoot? Then, if he was emptying his clip and got a 1 on it.
Well, he used the fate point to re-roll.
So
yeah.
I
So
just shoot until I don't have any more bullets.
these last guys are going to come bursting through, going, "He's out of ammo! I heard it!" And this guy's going to come bursting through here. So there's 3 more guys standing in there with you.
I still have 2 more guns and a hunting knife.
Yep. James, B6 has got his gun pointing at you. You successfully deflected it, and you're holding up a cut orifice, waving it at him, which scared off his other buddies.
His hip with like a necklace of them around.
It scared him off, but it didn't scare B6 off. He's got he's like holding it now. He's leaning up to put both hands on the revolver he's got, the 7-inch barrel revolver, and he's lining up a shot at your head.
I imagine Joe puts the dick in his mouth like a knife and then pulls out his hammer.
Hold on, I gotta hold this. I'm taking this home.
No, I pass the dick to the hand of my shield hand again, and I pull out the pistol and I aim it over the top of the shield, and I'm going to try to shoot B6 before B6 shoots me.
Yep. Hey Voth,
yeah.
You have been not defending with a +1 from your shield, have you?
Oh no, I haven't.
Okay, good. Because you're not supposed to. That only counts against infused creatures. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you're gonna attack.
The only time I use the +1 when I use hammer and shield, the stunt that I have.
Mm-hmm.
When I use fight to defend with when I'm using the shield, but I don't add a +1 for the shield itself.
Yeah. Well, going forward too, any time that you fight an infused creature and you have your shield held up, add a +1 modifier to a defense roll against any infused creatures, because your shield is a +1 and it's got a defense.
I'm going
on
to.
it. Okay. Anyway.
6.
You're gonna what?
Shoot at B6. The guy who said is aiming at Justin or me, I guess now.
He is, yeah, aiming at you now because you came into the picture there. Okay.
I'm gonna try to shoot him.
Okay. Obstacle. He's gonna defend with an obstacle 1.
Alrighty. I mean, I shoot him, and I get an XP and shoot, huh?
You do.
Yeah.
Okay. What happens?
Alrighty. I just shoot him like in the stomach. I'm just going for center mass, and he's got his open jacket. His fucking chest is hanging out, and I'm like, this faggot whacks his chest, doesn't he? Blam! So I just shoot him in the stomach where he should have a happy trail, but it's just smooth oiled muscle because they're having gay sex in the library or something.
He's dead. There's like all these bikers' bodies laying out in the foyer now, all dead and everything. All right. B6 is out of here. B2 goes through the door. And then the B2 single guy that stumbles along makes it to the front door.
Stumbling along with his butt impact.
John, what do you do? Penny comes back over towards
John
Justin.
with the Pete corpse.
Am I in the foyer, or am I still in the gym? Or?
You're still in the gym right now, but you can make your move into the foyer or however you want to do.
I charge into the foyer and I chunk Pete as hard as I can at B2. Hope that lands on B2 and traps him.
Okay. Are you going to try to like throw Pete on him to knock him down? And
as I run in, I switch my grip to like his belt buckle and the neck of his jacket, and I do like a discus spin, and I just full on chunk him into B2.
Okay. Let's make a obstacle. B2 is going to defend with an obstacle 1. An average, so it's going to be an average thing to overcome what he's defending there.
Would that be a fight or a physique?
You choose.
I'm like lifting him.
It's almost like your physique. You're definitely strong enough to throw it. It's
Do I get an XP on that because it's 3 over the ob?
Yeah, you will.
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to give that to you, even though it should have been a shoot roll, but this one is just too fun to let go.
I'll do a shoot if you want me
to. Because I think you're strong enough. I mean, you're freaking great at physique, so you're strong enough to do the stuff that you said. I just think placing the body upon B2 is going to be a shoot roll. So,
it's a 4 either way.
It's either which way.
So I'll
okay,
record
so
that XP
yeah,
on
record an XP on shoot, not on physique, to forego the boost, and then we'll say B2 gets knocked down by the body of.
Can it be like he hits his head on the door frame so hard it just like fucking kills him? Like, dead.
Oh, so you actually want to.
You threw me at him. I didn't dive at him.
So you want to actually kill him with the body.
I want to do as much harm as possible. If it kills him, awesome. If it doesn't,
okay. Absolutely. All
right.
And we'll take Pete out. We'll put Pete's body down there somewhere because
they land in a really awkward position. Like B2 is kind of like ass up, and Pete's just laying over him.
Say his head like slams the door, the side of the door frame, and falls out. But he hits him with Pete's body hitting him, it hits him so hard that the other two sets of bikers get the heck out of Dodge because you guys are going ape crazy.
Ape crazy.
Ape crazy. Okay. At that time, John, you're going to notice commotion and gunshots going off upstairs. Jason, B7 and L3 aim their pistols at you at the table. What are you doing?
At the bulletproof desk.
And then the guy in B7 goes, "And know you're out of ammo, pal. Get up now." What do you do?
Can I?
This is hard.
Can
oh, actually, I got
Kurt manifest and say some rude things to him?
Sure, James. What does Kurt manifest and say to Jason?
Oh, Jesus.
You know, your brother's downstairs. He's killed twice as many as you, and he's going to get credit for saving Justin. And here you are, hiding behind a desk.
I don't even know Justin's here.
Kurt is taunting you, James, at this time inside your head.
That's right. Unless Kurt is some sort of disembodied actual spirit, he wouldn't know that Justin is here.
But hold on one second. Where did he go? Oh, he's up over here. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. All of a sudden, Jason, as you kind of peek around the corner there, you see Kurt appear back over here in the corner.
He's standing like right where the guys are.
And then after he says he heard the things that.
So instead of taunting him with the brother, he'll just taunt him with, "Oh, look at you hiding back there. You can never function under pressure. That's why your brother would made it on the football team," or some bullshit.
I bet you're getting your other brother James killed now.
Yeah, something like that.
I was gonna, if Kurt hadn't appeared and taunted me, I was going to try to make an athletics move to push the desk at them and make another run at that wall I had been trying to.
There's a window right behind.
There's a window, yeah.
It's not as cool.
So now that Kurt has appeared and made his taunt,
he's unhinged.
You're unhinged and still leadlust.
I'm going to shoot underneath the desk at their feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
And then once I drop them, take out my hunting knife and dive on top of them.
Okay, so you're actually going to try to shoot at their feet just to kind of knock them out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, to drop them down to the ground.
To drop them to the ground.
Okay. How many of them are you going to try to, or just one, or what? How many?
There's 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to get all of them.
Okay. let's first of all see how much Kurt is a distraction to you.
He's probably fueling my rage, right? I get a rage bonus.
Well, I'd say he's kind of provoking you right now pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's going to be, first of all, an overcome obstacle 6 with his provoke.
Oh, dear God.
Oh my God. This is what, my will?
Yeah, however you want to defend against that provoke. I guess it would be will, or... Yeah, I think that would be the most...
I mean, it's got to be a mental thing, and...
Exactly.
That's really all I've got.
Right.
Oh. Ugh.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's a 0.
Can you get an XP for ultimate fail?
Ultimate fail. Well, you could have used... No, you don't have any XP on will or any fate points there. So what would you like to do? What happens, Jacob, with that failure?
Yeah,
I mean, Jacob, Matt, what happens with that failure?
I would say the unhinged takes over, and I probably start shooting.
Okay.
Like, I will not let fucking James die.
Yep. You're going to have to, with these shots, it's going to be kind of an overcome of what you're doing.
Okay.
And to get all 3 of them shot the way you want to, you have to overcome an obstacle 5 with your shoot, because you're going up against your unhinged and this taunt of Kurt. The difference between there. The difference in the shifts.
God damn it, I'm probably going to have to use some of my... the XP I just got into freaking shoot, I'm going to have to use. I'm going to start by using 1 fate point.
Okay.
And then if I fail that,
Save it in case you need to reroll.
What's that?
Make sure you don't need to reroll.
Well, that's, I mean, I have the XP from shoot that I could use as a fate point to reroll, right?
Okay.
Yeah, one of the checks, that one check on there, you could use as a fate point for however you can use a fate point. So you're going to use this one ahead of a time, right?
1 ahead of time.
Okay.
So hopefully I don't have to use that shoot. That check mark.
Because you've already precise sniped. That would have been a perfect spot to precise. Popping the crit, dropping the crit.
I rolled the crit. I win, right?
How do you buy down an obstacle?
With your XP points. 1 XP point will give you a roll next to the XP box. It's a chance to buy down an obstacle.
XP token then too.
Yeah.
Try to buy it down.
Well, no, you can't. You can't use. Take that back. Anything that you get assigned during the session as a token, it's not universal anymore. It has to be assigned at the beginning of the session to be used during the game. See what I'm saying? So these XP tokens you guys are getting
during the game.
Right. That's just a pool that's going to collect for you until beginning of next session.
All right, here goes nothing.
Oh!
Wow!
Blow, motherfucker!
Yeah, right on. Okay, that was a beautiful roll, man. Okay, you let me know what happens. You get what you want. That was an overcome, and you're going to get what you want.
I drop to the ground, and underneath the desk, I shoot all of their feet so they fall to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then I pull out my hunting knife and go in for the kill.
Awesome.
I want this
all
piece,
pop
so when I
down
finally
to the
do
ground.
find
They're like
James and Justin, I'm just covered in blood again.
Yep. Okay.
Not again.
Yeah, there is no roll needed. You tell me what happens with it. John, you're hearing all this things that is happening up in this classroom.
I go over to Pete and B2 and I loot them for guns and whatever real quick.
Okay, first time before that happens, Jason, tell us what happens, and John, you're hearing all this. What happens?
So I shoot their feet underneath the desk. They drop to the ground. I scream even louder this time. And it's just like a super primal bloodlust scream. I jump over the desk and just start stabbing everybody.
So you're gonna totally wipe them all out.
Yeah, I mean, there's just
backs up a little bit.
whoa. Even the figments of my imagination are scared of me at this point.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like just splashing blood all over me.
John, you're hearing all this madness happening up here. Before you get to react, Kurt turns to Jason and he goes, "Good job, son. Wait. There's another one down the stairs. Go get him." I'm going to give you a fate point, and I'm going to invoke your unhinged leadlust.
Oh shit!
Kurt know about me, but he wouldn't know about Justin.
Because you could see him down the hall, the way.
So Jason, you can see you down the hall and see John down the thing there. There's another biker down there, Kurt says. Go get him. How do you want to react? Jason is not seeing John.
I'm gonna try to stab Kurt again.
Okay, so are you?
When John gets up there, he's just gonna see all these dead, mutilated bodies, me covered in blood, and me just stabbing the wall, pretending to kill my dead stepdad.
Well, now wait a second. You have been invoked. You're unhinged.
Shit.
You're unhinged towards John. How do you want to react? From a Kurt compel.
I kick open the door.
Uh-huh.
And just start running at John running down the stairs with my knife in my hand.
Okay.
Covered in blood.
Okay, so we'll say you make it down to about right here. Here's this.
About that time, I'm coming out the door because everything's done in here, so I'm going to be stepping out.
Okay, so he's coming out here. John,
I was kind of hoping James would stop me.
You hear all this massacring going on upstairs, and then all of a sudden you see this.
Oh, important part. We are twins.
I noticed.
So it looks like
exactly. I was about to get to that spot. You see
comes running down
a guy
at you,
covered in blood, and he looks exactly like James, the other guy that just came in to save you. And he's coming at you unhinged and just doesn't seem to be in his right mind with a hunting knife covered in gook and gore and entrails. Oh, by the way, Kurt disappears too. What do you do, John?
I look at him a little confused, wondering how he teleported upstairs and what happened to his shield hammer. But then my fight or flight instincts kick in, and I go to defend myself with a grapple move.
Okay, with a grapple move?
Yeah, like I grab his wrist and then under his arm, and I try to flip him over me.
Okay, this is going to be a little bit of PvP then.
Yeah, this is
P-Vips.
He's a big muscular MMA fighter, but I'm a star high school football player who was getting scholarships to college.
Exactly. So
Battle of the Big Kicks.
We're going to do this somehow all together, and Matt, I want to remind you about your evasion skill.
Yes.
So what we're going to do,
you're going to have to roll up a new character.
We're going to do an accumulative.
I'm not rerolling him by a slice.
We're going to do. I need Jason to do an attack and a defense, and then I need John to do an attack and a defense.
Okay.
And then Penny's going to move up behind James too, and seeing the whole thing.
So
Justin's still laying on the ground like a.
When I see him charging and realize that he doesn't know that John is friendly, can I react in the heat of the moment as well and try to interject?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I'm just going to go on an intercept line, and I'm going to try to spear tackle. And I'm going to try to spear tackle Jason to the ground before he gets to John, because I think John will probably fuck him up, because I just saw him beat some ass and throw knives at butts.
I have a 45 caliber pistol in my pocket, and I chose to punch people.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that a pistol in your pocket?
Well, James tackling Jason, like, is gonna bring back. It's like freaking PTSD and just fuel his rage even more.
Yeah. You are an MMA
James
fighter.
Tackles them.
Okay, James.
It's like
I need
football
James,
flashbacks of me freaking the fuck out.
James and Jason make opposing athletics checks to see if James can get there in the time that it takes Jason to get down to John.
All right. Can he roll first?
You ask ask Matt.
Matt, can you roll first? Because I need to know if I'm going to use skills.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ on a cracker. All right. Then I'm going to invoke Juke. I have to.
Okay,
yeah, I used my evasion on that one.
What does your juke say? Oh, to
I get
athletics test,
+3
fast
once
and
a
agile.
scene.
Yep. Once per scene.
Alrighty.
Oh, yes! Just barely.
Oh, man. Wow.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so tempted to fate point.
Okay. Now
I have 2 fate points. Eat a dick.
Now,
up and slap me with the
well,
dick.
that's true. You can fate point if you want. Matt, if you want a fate point, throw it on out there.
I'm so tempted to, but I probably shouldn't.
Flip a coin. Flip a coin and call it near.
Yeah, you don't have athletics either. Oh, there's the alarm.
All right, let's finish up this little scene. It's perfect.
Perfect.
I can stay a little bit long because I mean.
Okay. All right.
Fold the up.
I want to see how this unfolds.
Now, what's happening? Unless, okay, Matt, do you want a fate point?
I don't know. Do I get an extra fate point, compelling me to try to physically fight James?
No, I think we're good at what we're at. I just, if you want to throw out a fate point or something like that, I think we're good where we're at.
No, I think
Like in
I
a
think I
meta
rolled
sense,
a
it doesn't
pretty
make
epic
sense.
athletics there, and me trying to. I mean, that was still bloodlusty enough. A 7. I mean, that's
That's a legendary bloodlust.
James is coming through through the door and seeing you coming down and seeing the familiar unhinged emotion in your face.
Do I get an XP for because the whole reason for me charging him was because of my struggle to try to keep my psycho bro as close to normal as possible, and I don't want him to kill John.
There you go. And I'm also going to give an XP to Matt for kill them all. And I'll give XP to Jacob just so he's not left out.
I don't think Jacob's going to want to join our team.
That's right. He's going to be like, you guys are freaking nuts.
I mean, so far, no.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's going to be Jason.
Justin's over there crying.
Yeah. Let's go ahead.
A little bit crying.
Make.
Let's get each other tight.
Jason, make any sort of attack roll and any sort of defense roll, and we'll add that up as an accumulative for James and John to overcome.
all right. So I don't have my gun out, so it'll just be a normal fight roll.
Because you're down here trying to stab John.
Rude.
Oh my god, that's without any bonuses.
Nice.
And then I have to do a defense
any sort
roll.
of defense. Uh-huh.
Fuck you.
Yes. Okay, James and John, you are making a overcome on an accumulative obstacle 11 with fight and defense rolls of your choice.
You guys can thank MG for MG.
We're gonna get 4 rolls.
Yes,
is what you're saying.
2 rolls each. 4 rolls to overcome obstacle 11 with fight and defense. Except for, actually, James is more of just a fight in preventing Jason from overcoming. So any way you want to, I think you're going to only get one roll, James. of any way you want to prevent Jason.
It's going to be a straight-up athletic scramble to get him off balance and throw him on his back.
But then John is going to get an attack and a defense comparative to what he wants to do, too. So 2 rolls for John.
Fuck my life.
Get an action point and re-roll.
Yes.
We'll see. We'll see if he needs it.
James, also add the 1 shift for your athletics boost. So that'll be a 3.
Why did I get a boost?
From the other check you did between Matt and you had 1 shift from there to getting to Jason.
Okay.
Yes.
So
that's 3.
We'll have rolled a 3.
Okay, that makes it down to a 8, right? A cumulative 8.
Oh, man.
Unless you want a fate point or anything there, James.
Nope. I want to see what Jacob rolls.
Jacob, you gotta overcome an 8.
Can I roll a physique as my defense since I'm trying to grapple and throw?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now, wait a second, Jacob. Okay, well, that's good. I want you to look at your stunts at repost and hold the line.
Oh, hold the line, yeah.
Yes.
Well, if we're doing hold the line on defense, I would add another 2 to mine as well.
Are you part of the line right now? Though?
Yeah, you're in the zone. And what's the wording on hold the line? Was it with an ally?
Yeah, the zone of the functional
ally. So he's not. You're not. They're not really your allies right now.
I guess not. No.
So what would I roll?
So that's
So
that's your attack on your defense. You would add a +2.
Yeah, that was a defense. So that's going to be a 5. So now you're down to a overcome cumulative 3 with your attack, or however you want to stop him. Yeah.
So you block me, and now you're trying to punch me in the face.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm not trying to punch you in the face. I'm trying to flip you over me onto the other staircase.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. So is
Use
that
my momentum? Next charging you with a knife.
Yeah, is that going to be a fight or is that going to be a physique? It's your choice.
Well, I'll do physique if that's my choice. If I'm flipping them, do I add a 2 or a 3 to that for my other one?
Well, now the repost is for a fight defense roll.
Oh, well then I'll roll fight then if I can.
Okay, now hold on a second. Don't send it yet, because also when you hold the line, okay, so
was it +5?
Okay, no, I'm sorry, that won't work because that's for a defense roll. Now you're doing the offensive roll. You're doing the
just roll physique again for the throw.
Exactly, do that.
Yeah.
Come on, big money.
You meet it. You meet it. Okay. Everyone record. Jason. That's awesome. The Shining. I don't know who it is. Everybody record 1 XP on every skill you just used for this whole situation.
Oh my god.
That was phenomenal. Because you tied it all.
That's
Everything
awesome.
tied.
So imagine he doesn't really throw him because I'm also hanging on to him, so we all just kind of fall into a heap on the ground.
Or I'll just grappled and shit.
I would imagine they kind of between the two of them wrap me up and hold down my arms.
John's got a hold of the knife arm. Jason's got him wrapped around.
Since it was a draw, they probably can hold me down since it's still 2-on-1.
Yes.
I'm gonna
you guys are all
put my knee on his. I'm gonna put my knee on the hand that has the weapon, and then the other one I'm holding down by the wrist. I'm sort of sitting on his chest, and I'm gonna be like, "Jason, snap out of it!"
Penny comes.
I love that it
running
took 2 giant, really physically strong men to stop my bloodlust.
Yeah, dude, that's the power of will.
As all that shenanigans is happening, Penny comes running in and starts smacking Jason on the head, just kind of like hand slapping him, saying, "Stop, Jason, stop!"
Wait, why is Justin down? Did Justin die?
No, he's just crying.
He's got knocked down. He's just having a.
He's just in the corner.
He's having a marshmallow moment.
So I scream at Jason after I have him subdued, well, at least held in position for the moment, and I scream in his face, "Jason, snap out of it!"
do a will roll off.
He looks just like this saying it. Jason, snap out of it.
Let's do your will roll off overcome 2 against your unhinged leadlust.
I think he wanted to do a will roll between the two of us.
Oh, for what?
Yeah, that's what I had meant. To see if he can snap me out of it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Who can scream louder in the other person's face?
Okay, great. So
Here, I'll roll first this time.
Yeah, okay.
To see if you can overcome my screaming. Oh, fuck my ass. I can't roll to save my life.
Okay. Jason will succeed.
How do you react, Jason?
I scream in your face, "Get the fuck off me!"
As soon as he opens his
you're holding
mouth,
my arm down that has the knife, but like my wrist is still moving, trying to stab you.
Yeah. And as he screams out, "Get the fuck off of me!" I shoved the dick in his mouth.
Oh man, if you do that, I don't know if there's any mending our.
I think
that might
see.
That might be the end.
Yeah, because you're trying to keep Psycho Bro as totally close to normal as possible. That would definitely be out.
Yeah, that would definitely be a murder.
Oh, I just couldn't resist. No.
I think that probably just delays them calming me down. I mean, eventually they'll be able to, slap me back to sense.
Mad about a whole new thing.
Okay.
Like, if he kept struggling too much, I was going to end up just, like, resigning to the fact that I have to knock his ass out again. But if he's going to get himself under control, I'll let him up.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Because it is the end of the scene, so make that will check against the obstacle 2 for your overcome to see if you can get past your unhinged. Again, get control of yourself. Okay, great.
Oh God, thank God, thank God.
So you do. You get past it, and you come to your senses again. Go into character. Find out what happens. Penny is pounding on you. You recognize Penny from your dealings with Dinas and stuff like that. She's pounding on you. Stop it, James! Stop it! Don't hurt him. And when she's saying that, she's meaning like she's saying, "Don't hurt John."
I'll say, James, where are we? Whose blood is this?
Honestly, it's a bunch of bikers' blood. You might want to get tested for hepatitis.
I look at John and just stare him in the face and say, "Who the fuck are you?"
He's good. He's a good guy. I say it will kind of save. We saved me and John together. I call him John because I don't know his name. What is your name?
Hold the fuck up.
And then you'll see
Are
John.
you the same person?
Dude, do you have a Scottish accent?
Who the fuck's asking?
Oh, my name's Jason, and this bloody covered. I'm sorry, I'm James, and this blood covered individual is my twin brother Jason. He thought you were a bad guy, and we just had to snap him out of it.
Well, I think I know who the evil twin is.
Who you calling evil?
You fucking bloody fucker.
I don't even know whose blood this is.
That's selling it, Jason. God.
All right.
I pull out a flask and I drink it.
I found Justin. He's inside there. He's standing right there in the doorway in skinny jeans.
Oh, yeah,
that'll kind of
like pussy. He is crying.
That'll kind of like really snap me out of me and say, "Justin's here." Get off me.
Yeah, and he'll be at the door and he'll turn around and says, "Jason and James, you're here." Oh.
Okay, stop crying. You're embarrassing me. Shit.
And he starts snots running down his nose and everything, and he's so happy, and he'll run over and give Jason a hug.
You're lucky that Mom really, really misses you.
Say, where were you? What happened?
He says, where was I? Was here in the school. I found Penny, and we came over here. And then these bikers came into the gym. We were hiding out because we saw them coming. And then this guy came in the gym, and he's all drunk. And then the bikers came in, and they started hounding him, talking about him killing somebody.
Say, no, it's been 3 months. Have you been here the whole time? Where are the infused?
No.
Are you one of them?
I've been out and around. When the house burned down, I don't want to talk about it.
I'll point my gun at Justin and say, are you one of them?
I snatch his gun out of his mouth. Are you fucking serious? Nobody cries that much, and infused don't show that much emotion, and you know that.
Backs off from me from a little bit, like, what's wrong with you?
You're probably right. we should watch them tonight, though.
That's fine. We could watch him, but not with a gun pointed at him. We could duct tape him like we did when he was younger.
I think we're gonna have to.
True story.
Jacob has been duct taped, by the way.
I've been run up a fucking flagpole.
Yeah.
What? What?
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're the younger brother.
Yeah.
Wait.
He was
How
wearing a
did
belt.
that happen? Jacob, come here for a second.
I
I need to hook this to your waist. Now just hold on real tight.
Yeah, and they left me up there for like what felt like forever, but I'm sure it was only like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh
it wasn't
my
that long.
gosh.
And I hooked the flagpole, the little hook through his belt loop, and ran him up a flagpole. And he screamed like a little bitch.
It was so high up there.
What do you expect?
To this day, Jacob's been terrified of heights.
I'm not terrified, but I don't like them.
He does not like heights.
Oh my gosh.
I do not blame you.
Voth, you are so uncool. I want 4 XP back from you.
Hey, I helped shape him as a man.
And how's that working out, Jacob?
My fear of height. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
After you've been terrorized by me, other people are like, nah, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What do you guys want to do? We just want to leave it right there, or what is your next plan of attack?
As the closing scene, I'm gonna walk over to one of the bikers and take the shoelaces out of one of their boots, and then I'm going to make this necklace.
Oh boy.
That's your exact pose, but with a hammer.
Oh yeah.
Justin will go, Mom, there's no way Mom's going to let you keep that.
Look, I'll keep it in the bug out bag. I'm going to wear it when we go out. Did you see how intimidating this thing was? I made 10 men run away with this.
Actually, he did do that. He was in the other room.
No, Justin, the little guy, he was in the same room.
Okay, just.
Okay. Record it in your inventory.
Alrighty.
It's now official.
The dick of Pete O'File.
Pete.
John will take a swig of his, or the last swig of his canteen thing, and then we'll throw it to the ground since it's out. It's like, oh, this is a beautiful fucking moment, but I've got liquor to find, and I walk out the door.
Okay.
Hey, Scotch, you can come with us. We have lots of liquor with us. I promise.
You had me at liquor.
All right, I think that's a great stopping point.
That is a great stopping point.
You had me at liquor.
I would like to definitely steal a couple, or get the keys to 2 or 3 motorcycles.
Fuck yeah, dude, I want one.
Put them in the back of the van.
Okay.
I'll ride one back. I'll follow you.
I totally see at some point one of us, the van is running, and one of us drives the motorcycle out the back of the moving van.
Oh my god.
Yes.
It's like Knight Rider. Knight Rider meets Daryl from Walking Dead.
There you go. Yeah, so you will have, what, about 20 bikes to pick from?
obviously the most badass looking one.
Yeah.
None of them look badass. Look at
8
the guys we just killed.
Yep. I guess it would
You're
be
right.
more like 22, or actually more than that, because there was 32 motorcycles and eight of them got away.
There's a whole bunch of motorcycles.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of motorcycles.
We're not stealing all of them.
You let some of them go?
Yep. All right, someone record that. Matt, we want you to record it in your inventory. Recon van, motorcycle. Since you're kind of the recon van driver anyway. I don't know how good John Doe is at driving.
3 motorcycles.
He's mediocre.
Scotch. His name is Scotch.
Scotch.
Scotchy.
Did you want to change his name now?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna call him Scotch. He loves alcohol and he has a Scottish accent. Scotch
You
makes
good with
perfect
that,
sense.
Jacob?
Sure.
You sure? I mean, this is the guy deciding the name. The guy that ran you up the flagpole is deciding your name now.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Okay.
I mean,
You are now Scotch.
Scotch.
Scotch mix
Scotch or
Scotch.
Scotty. Scotty Scotchman.
Because you can't remember your name.
What the fuck?
That is every bike.
Every bike. And it's welded on there. It's not just stuck on.
Oh my god.
It's welded
So
on there.
use your bikes wisely.
Is that for your passenger behind you or something? I hope that's not for a guy. For his riding pleasure?
I need to buy
Okay.
a motorcycle that vibrates a lot.
It vibrates a lot. All right. End session. Voth.
Yes.
Find out if Just is alive and save his ass if possible. 3 XP coming your way.
Sick. I like it.
Yep.
Nice.
Try to keep Psycho Brother close to as normal as possible. 2 XP coming your way.
Yes. And we did not pursue our goal in the least.
No.
Well, we didn't see any infused.
Capture 3 infused. Yeah, you didn't have any chance to do that. Okay, so you can change for
I don't
next
know.
session either
Justin might be
now
an
or at the
infused.
end your mission and your struggle. Okay? Or keep
All
them
right.
the same.
What the fuck is that?
Boy.
That's the bike leader. That was Pete's ride, man.
Oh, you guys in your orifices. Okay.
That's awesome.
James, Matt, kill 'em all.
Oh, that's a cool one.
3 XP coming your way. Definitely.
I think I succeeded in that one.
Seriously, you attacked Jacob.
I attacked.
That was awesome.
Am I still a part of
Yes,
the
that's
family?
good rolls, too.
I'm going to give you 2 XP to that too, because of your dealings with Justin. 2 XP to
Sounds
Matt.
good.
And find the best way to infuse. You didn't complete that one either. Okay, so you can change your mission and your struggle too if you'd like to, or just keep them the same. You don't
I
have
think-
to decide now. You can decide.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're still looking for
Yep.
infused creatures.
Yep. Jacob, session motives. Mission, meh. Struggle, meh. Goal, meh.
Yeah, then I had a couple of things in there, but I just didn't like them, so I just
Okay.
erased.
I'm still going to give you some XP for some good role play. Just to kind of boost it up, because everyone else is getting XP, and it's not fair if someone else, especially someone who got run up the flagpole.
Jeez. What a
After all
Democrat.
these years, it finally
fair.
failed.
Everybody. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll give you another 4 XP to start the session with for next week.
Cool.
Cool. So yeah, so the beginning of next week you can update your missions where you want. It's got to be at the beginning of the session, and we'll play to it just as we did there.
I already updated mine.
Did you?
My mission is going to be finish the mission to collect supplies, and my struggle is get Jason to patch things up with Mom,
With the ring? and
with the
Justin.
ring and with the Justin find.
There you go.
Jacob, I'm wearing our dead stepfather's wedding ring that we found on his burned corpse in our house.
Yes. Oh, it's so crazy. There's too much crazy shenanigans going on in this game right now.
I love that I tried to break down a wall and just bounced off.
Yes.
I was so hoping you were going to do it again, and I was just going to laugh.
I was going to fail again.
If he hadn't given me the compel to have Kurt come and make me go crazier, I was going to try to go through the wall again.
And then bounce off again, and then the bikers will just leave you alone because they pity you.
He keeps
I would have
bouncing off
left
the wall.
my cover of them shooting at me to run, bounce off a wall, and just be laying in the middle of the floor.
You fall back into cover.
Walk up and shoot the shit out of me.
There you go. Too much
I don't have a
fun.
mission yet, but I changed my struggle and my goal. My struggle is fix my serious lack of booze, and my goal is get more booze.
There you go. Now we
That's
got.
all I know as my guy right now.
Yep, Jacob. Your big thing here too is look down in your extras, recall.
I did see that, yeah.
Okay.
Will it be total?
Will and lore.
Yes. It will and lore depending on the situation and how you're using it. These acquisition advancement things are for when things come up in game that you're trying to do to advance to get those extras. So you can't remember anything about what's happening with you and what's going on.
Right.
You know, and going on there. As you check off all those boxes, there will be information that will be provided for you each time you do it. But each time you up it, it's going to be recall +2, then +3, and then it'll max out at +4, which you'll then get a +1 to either will or whatever when you're trying to do things for more recall. Or it applies when you're trying to do things for personal memory recall too in the game.
So when can I do a recall?
You could do a recall when you can do it anytime you want. It's just you got to put it in game terms and in role-playing terms. But it has to once you get all the stress boxes filled, you'll get that unlocked and then have that +1 to add towards will and lore. Right now you're just rolling straight will and straight lore. And it's always, and those are always against an obstacle 0.
Okay.
But then also keep in mind your aspect. Mindset for getting drunk to help recollection.
Sketch.
Yep. And the last bit of tidbit information is the way that Penny looks at Scotch is really
fucking creepy.
Yeah, it's really creepy for a 9-year-old girl to be looking at a guy that way.
How old is my guy?
You are... Where are you?
47.
Yeah, you can make your age whatever you want.
I'll go 27.
27? Okay.
Yeah, that's how old I am.
You're 27-ish. Okay. There you go. Fun session.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wait,
yeah,
we almost forgot. Ready?
God.
Or,
all right.
Or we could add this one on there for you. That doesn't work. That only works with relays people.
That's funny.
That soundbite only works there.
I've got to get some food. I am starving.
All right.
It was fun, guys.
Cool. It was a lot of fun.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, guys.
Next week,
Catch
same
you next
time.
week.
Same time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Tuesdays there. We'll continue on and see what happens.
Alrighty. Later, y'all.
Okay. Laters.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.